Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Are you ready?
Let's get ready to rumble!
F got his snacks ready. Everyone is sitting in front of their computer right now with a good drink, some good food. We got Mr. Legend versus Andy. Legend looking like a boss there in the versus screen. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Looking like a Jordanian prince right there. Andy's gonna be 100% motivated. He was so motivated that he forfeited a series versus Marco earlier, a little bit early, so that he could go to bed earlier, so that he could come, fully awake this series. A lot of money on the line, at least $60 here, and he's going for the Yuri opening here on Coldest Peak. Legend, obviously, with the Soviet. Frank, what are we thinking?
Right, I'm thinking Andy has been playing, and he's going to be at his very best tonight. And I mean, Legend, the way Legend has been playing has just been insane. So we're about to witness a very, very high level, salty rematch for the ages, boys. There's a lot on the line here for Andy in particular, I feel. If he drops this series at all, it's going to hurt. I think from our perspective, it's a little different because he got crushed the past two series. So I think from our perspective, really, all he really needs to do is just make this a competitive series, and it's a success. But not from his perspective. He's got to win this. So we'll see what kind of approach he takes, and we'll see if Legend continues to play as ridiculously strong. I mean, he's won the past two series collectively 11-3. 11-3. But who's counting? Everyone's counting, boys! Everybody!
Indeed. So we see the first get here. Legend with a very, very quick move here now versus Yuri. Often we don't see players doing this because they want to get that IC out as soon as possible. But we are seeing Legend move here early on. One Rhino to deal with that Gatling tank. What do you think of the early move here? Good, bad, against?
I'm all about it. You know, you're setting yourself up for a pretty decent portion of the game with your MCV over there. You got to get it over there. Better to do it earlier than later. It is risky. You know, you can't get something without giving something. You are creating a vulnerability in between your bases here. As we're seeing, Andy wants to take advantage of that immediately, but he's going to have to back off here as Legend's saying, Nah, Andy, not today. I'm the king of coldest. I'm the king of Soviet versus Yuri. It's 11-3, and it's going to get worse. Andy's on battle lab tech, though.
Yeah, Andy with a super fast battle lab on 4 miners. I mean, he did send 3 of those miners onto gems. That dog's super annoying. Each slave that dog kills that is full of gems, that's 200 down the drain.
This is going to be a heavy push down the middle here, though, guys. The Mastermind's going to be out. The Yuri Prime's going to be out. He might even throw a disc in there. And the Iron Curtain is long, long away. He's going to have to find a way. This push, if this push is going to be extremely difficult for Legend right now. This is a key moment of this game right now, and it's actually not looking too good for Legend here.
Indeed, Legend having to split up his forces here. Such a dangerous push if you don't have the IC drones or something as good to defend against it. Legend is splitting 2 rhinos to the top right here. We'll see if he can get anything done with that, but he really needs to worry. That Magnetron on the cliff with those miners in the top left, that is something that should be really concerning.
Legend trying to buy himself down. He already has bought himself a surprising amount of time just with these 2 rhinos going over and distracting. He's even going to get a slave miner top right. In the meantime, Andy would love to get this MCV kill. He's definitely not going to get that.
Oh, isn't he? Isn't he? He's going to die for it. Oh, no IC. No IC. Oh, but the slaves get the Mastermind to the top right. So the slaves kill the mastermind on the top right. That frees up the 2 rhinos. He did get 1 slave, but no MCV this early and no refinery in the top left, which means Legend is in big trouble. And Andy says, GG, that's a taunting.
boy.
That's a taunting GG right there.
Now, it definitely should be over. I mean, Yuri is notorious for being very good at defending his base.
Oh, Legend's gonna go with an all-in. He's bringing his miners.
Okay, this is a pretty serious push, but I think Andy shouldn't have. He needs to wait for his miners. I don't know what he's doing here.
No grinder, so the mastermind gets overloaded. The lab goes down. The Deso. Oh, but that's Andy's Deso. He wanted to deploy that Deso. The grinder comes up. All the flag tracks get grinded before. Oh, Legend has nothing left. Wow, that mastermind needs to go down. He's trying to target it with the miners. This is hectic, but I don't think Legend is actually going to be able to get something done here. The miners might be able to do some damage, but with the disc, with the mastermind, with everything that's going on here, I just don't see Legends managing to win this.
Right. So, I mean, I think Andy's timing there was perfect. His strategy here was to simply take advantage of the fact that Legend moved his MCV and built a lot of miners. So when you do that, like I said, you are creating, a potential problem for yourself in terms of a time window. And Andy just timed it perfectly.
Yeah, that push there, that timed push to get the MCV was all he needed. Legend might have 3 rhinos here, but with the Magnet Charm, with the Psychic Towers, he still has power. He's trying to get him low power. He might succeed, and there's still a disc here. No flag tracks out of Legend. He does have flag tracks in his base, but they're chilling. And I just, he could run circles around. I just don't see how Legend can pull a win here.
No. I mean, there's a lot of flag tracks coming, but...
Holy shit! Yeah!
Oh, I missed it.
Andy tried to land the miner on top of the slave miner. Instead of it exploding the slave miner and his miner, the slave miner just disappeared. You can see those slaves are gray. They belong to the civilian, like the AI.
What
Still,
is going on here? He's still
not
out?
gonna matter.
Oh, he's got another one.
Not gonna matter as Legends Army gets ground up. He's got $4 in the bank, no miners, and GG is called. Whew, no techs, starting gym, forced to expand pretty early on, but a nice river cutting down the center there. The reason I'm whispering, guys, is because it's 5 a.m. here, and I do need to keep it down for a little bit.
Player defeated.
What? I mean, we can hear you. We can hear you, doofus. We can hear you. Alright. Oh, great. What are you doing, doofus? Doofus, can you hear me? Yes? Can stream hear us? Well, hopefully stream can hear us. In the meantime, Frank, now that you're getting a closer look at this map, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, just trying to soak it in. It looks really good. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a good 2v2 map. Looks like a good 1v1 map.
We can hear you, doofus. Can chat hear you? Chat, you still can't hear doofus now? Like, doofus just spoke. No? Alright, looks like they can't.
We will solve it, I guess, before the next game. So this is going to be a very different game from the last game. That kind of timing attack is not going to work here. Legend will not have an expansion on the other side of the map. And Andy has decided to move his MCV to the middle. Very interesting.
That's a long move. That is a very, very long move.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't go for Battle Lab first, but wants control. Naval Yard here with Boomers could be pretty serious.
I guess that is an option.
Oh,
It is
yeah,
an
definitely.
option.
He's thinking about it right now.
All right,
At
so
least he
Andy's
should be. They both should be.
Legend on 4 miners at the moment, about to finish off his gem patch. Andy on 5 miners, already gotten his first gem patch, now getting more gems at the center. That Deso trying to harass the miner.
Honestly, it worked. It was successful. That was pretty bad for Andy there, because he wanted to get these gems as soon as possible. That's his whole strategy here.
Ooh, 3 rhinos in the bottom left. Didn't even notice that.
Yeah, and this
Coming
is
in
the problem
here.
for Andy here going for this move, is his battle lab is so late.
He did save that miner in the bottom left with a psychic tower, and now he's trying to push in here with some lashers. Does Legend have enough to defend this? He does have desolators in position, but is that enough as the 4 lashers come into his base? He's got 2 rhinos to defend. Andy backing off at the moment.
Yeah. And all Andy has right now is lashers. He still does not have a battle lab, guys. There it is. Okay. But is it in time? Is it too late? This Iron Curtain is almost ready. What Andy does have going for him is he's bunkered up in the middle and he has a big economy. So if he can hold out and prolong this game, he could be in good shape. But that's going to take some work.
And Yuri Prime does go over the water, so we'll see where this Prime is going to be heading. On 1 mag in the top, they're trying to get those miners into the water. Gets a drone, drowns it.
He's going to get it.
Oh!
Got it!
So there goes a miner and a ref, and Legend does have another ref in the bottom of his base, but that is unfortunate. And here comes the Prime. Here comes the Prime. Oh, he's gonna get the MCV. He's gonna get the MCV. He's got to defend in the bottom right, and he's doing a timed attack with the Yuri Prime and the lashes at the same time. Oh!
Oh, I thought he would have had a psychic tower there to capture the MCV, boys.
Wow.
What the fuck? What is going on?
So there's a war factory, and there's the psychic tower. There's a psychic tower. I see the tanks should
have to kill that. Grinders here, though, boys.
And he's on his base. Wow. Okay, this disc.
Whoa!
Oh, the MCV's in trouble. He has to retreat with it, but it's 1 tick of health. 1 tick of health, no war factory, so he can't make any anti-air. Down goes the MCV, no war factory, and Legend just quits. No, indeed, but I'm sure Legend is just getting warmed up, and Andy does not want to go Yuri here, switching to Allied. Are we going to see some NG shenanigans?
Certainly will. But where are you going with the first Andy, though?
Tech building captured.
So many options, right? There's the tech, 3 techs, there's 2 oils, and a machine shop, and then there's the base, right? The war factory, the MCV. NGs are just so threatening on this map, so maybe you say, I'm not going to defend the oils, or maybe, I don't know, you start placing down sentry guns as soon as your barracks is down.
You gotta assume that the war factory is going to be protected. You can't, because, you know, if you lose your war factory through an NG, it's worst case scenario.
Yeah, for sure.
So I suspect from the Soviet point of view, primary target is that mech shop because they stack. You know what I'm saying? 2 mech shops for those rhinos. Yeah, that's the target right there for this series.
Do they stack? I didn't know they stack. So
yeah,
they stack.
Okay, Legend's gonna wall his tech shop,
and you can see Legend kind of granting credence to my point here. The first thing he did was wall his mech shop. You know what I'm saying, boys?
That's right.
Yeah.
And Andy puts a pillbox there as well.
Yeah, so,
First
Legend
NG,
goes-
first NG IFV for and a flag NG. Is that right?
Yep. So
Okay.
both players going out with the NGs. Gonna try Andy re-waypointing his NG. Is he gonna steal a tech here in the bottom right? Legend going straight for the mech shop. I guess Frank was right. Two pillboxes are out, but the NG goes down. In the bottom right,
Not this time. It's not going well for Legend here. His NG attempt with the mech has failed. Bottom right has failed. And Andy with the lead.
Indeed, Andy with the lead here, but the Rhinos are coming in, and Legend with Rhinos. Now that is a scary thing to face.
Certainly is. Where should he go? I wonder. Maybe he should try to zone these miners off these gems right here on the middle left immediately. We'll see. I don't think he's going to get much done at the front door here. One pillbox with these dog fodders here, and that garrison structure should be an easy defense. But he's not pushing out right now.
Legend does get his bottom right oil back into his possession, and Legend currently on 3 miners, 2 of them on gems. Andy on 3 miners as well, all 3 of them on the left gem patch.
Yeah, so I think this is the Allied player couldn't ask for a better opening here, because the early game is very fragile for the Allies on this map. There's a lot of areas where the Rhinos can pressure and cause problems. So this is ideal right now, and the power drop's going to be ready before you know it.
Another
Two
flag
Harriers.
NG. Another flag NG from Legend.
Yeah, heading towards the left-hand side of the map here. What is his target is the question. Going straight for Andy's base here.
MCV?
Does he not see it, boys?
Prism comes out. MCV gets moved. That must be annoying. Yeah.
That might have been huge, actually. Andy is on point, boys. Oh, man, that was pretty nasty. But Legend is pushing down the middle here, trying to get a good trade. The Harriers putting in work, or are they?
Only one of them hit. And with that meg shop, right, that's going to be completely useless. That Rhino's going to heal right up. First power drop coming in for the top here. Very sneaky power drop plane. Let's see where that's heading.
The top right oil was sniped by something. I missed that. So Andy up in oil. I'm not sure how that was accomplished.
That was the IFV sneaking.
Wow.
Yeah.
One IFV.
Oh, this power drop getting crushed by the flag tracks. So that completely gets cleaned up. But Andy on 2 war factories at the moment. No tech out of Andy. I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, he wants to make sure he gets out of this opening secure and juicy, and then can just win with the tech. And he's done a tremendous job at accomplishing exactly that. And he's just going to go for the guaranteed damage. Just the easy barracks kill, ladies and gentlemen.
Legend trying to get the mech shop here. Prism comes up. He is going to get it. Did cost him a Rhino or 2 there.
He's splitting.
Yeah, coming down the center as well. Andy a little bit out of position here. He could definitely get the lab.
Definitely get that lab easily. Surprised he hasn't clicked it already. He does get it, but he's surrounded by business now.
A little late. And going for the MCV as well. Does Andy notice?
MCV will go down.
Oh, so no lab, no MCV.
Legend lost a lot of Rhinos. There's still 4 Harriers here. Andy is rich as Dinkle Donkle in Fuckery Town. Okay, these 3 Rhinos are cut off from their home. There's only 5 Rhinos back at base. Rocketeers and Seal IVs are probably going to be continuously produced from this on out.
Oh, the Seal gets MCV.
Got it!
I did not even see that.
Andy does not need to play super aggressive anymore now that he got the MCV kill and he's up in oil. So he may want to consider, and Legend doesn't have a radar. Andy, I do not think Andy should be attacking right now, honestly.
Well, it's 3 war factories versus 2, right? And on no tech, Soviet wins that fight, doesn't it?
Oh, I mean, the Allied infantry is insane.
Yeah, I guess so. With this amount of money, like you said, well, the oil in the bottom right is getting sniped right now by Rocketeer, so Legend's going to be with 0 oils. And yes, so it's 2 oils versus 0 at the moment.
A lot of Rocketeers here. these Harriers, he's been very, very, very patient, just making sure these Harriers stay alive and just getting guaranteed damage. And he just keeps getting these trades against these Rhinos being cut off and good value. But you gotta wonder, what is the winning condition for Andy here? Just another miner, it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, getting a miner for free. Oh, the flag tracks trying to cut off the rock. The Harriers here.
He's gonna rebuild those, not a big deal. Oh, the problem for Andy is his eco long term. He has no ore refineries of anywhere of significance. Yeah, that's a problem.
And Legend pushing in here. Big push out of Legend.
Harriers go down as well. Elite flex. 1 miner. Ooh, 1 HP. And he goes in.
Ooh, but Legend. Ooh, tank control there out of Legend. And Andy needs to retreat. Legend coming in with the Rhinos and the power drop in Legend's base. He might go low power here, and that's not something he wants. He's going to go down his production, and he really needs his production speed.
What a confrontation here we're witnessing on map 3. It has been back and forth. What a high-level game, but it looks like the Soviet power is going to come out on top this time, and Legend is going to be on the board.
Indeed, Andy desperately trying to make a push here, but Legend splitting up his forces, making sure he's still getting damage in Andy's base while he goes back to defend. No anti-air for Legend in his base, ulting that War Factory, trying to get it down. Is going to get it, but in the meantime, Legend, no AFC for Andy anymore.
These 3 Rhinos will finish off the base.
No. Rocketeers go down, and Legend's going to come back in with a big force. Those dogs going to clean up those GGIs and quit.
He's had 2 very convincing wins with Yuri so far, and he's just going to play his game here. And I wonder if Legend's going to have a slightly different approach this game, because he's got to be thinking about the previous map that they played on this map. Where Andy went early, very early Magnetron and sniped his miner that was all the way on the other side of the map. So we'll see if Andy goes for the same build, and we'll see if Legend adapts.
Indeed, it's always interesting to see these players adapt from Showmatch to Showmatch.
Right.
And see if they learn or don't learn.
Very creative, very creative.
The rivalry we're witnessing here, this is round 3 in the past couple weeks, so I think we're all kind of deep down, whether we want to admit it or not, rooting for Andy a little bit here, because if he drops this one, 3 straight, it might be the end of this Legend vs. Andy thing. But if he wins, you damn well bet your ass there'll be another match.
Yeah, very possible, and very interesting. Yuri as a choice on this map. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty large map. Yuri doesn't do as well on the big maps.
Pharaoh, thanks for the raid, brother. Hope you had a great stream.
For Yuri. And I mean, this guy, Andy, is in the zone right now. Let's just think about the first thing he did this game. The first thing that he thought to do in this game was wall his oil all the way bottom left. You gotta be kidding me, guys. You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, man.
And a bunker on the right oil, so he's got both expansions pretty damn well defended, and he walled in MCV as well. Legend facing a Yuri player doesn't fear NGs as much, right? They gotta walk all the way. So we got a radar out, we've got Andy on 4 miners at the moment, we've got Legend on both sides of the map as well on 3 miners, and the Rhinos are coming out to Legend wanting to punish Andy's eco build here. Let's see if he can get it done as the first Magnetron is on the field.
Repair that bridge. From the old bridge cross.
Yeah, there's the NG.
Okay, we're seeing NGs come out here. Oh! Andy, the man with a plan. But the Deso is there. The Deso is there. Another NG for the bunker.
Oh, that's very unfortunate for Andy. He just lost 2 Magnetrons there. He did
Wow.
not expect Legend to be waiting for him on the other side of the bridge. Legend must have heard it.
Wow. Legend must have heard, scouted, or something, but wow. Alright, and Legend sending 3 rhinos down, 4 rhinos down to the left-hand side of the map here. Does Andy have a Psychic Tower ready to defend that rhino on the left-hand side? I guess we'll find out in a second. Andy building most of his structures on the right side of the map, next to that oil. It's an interesting build out of Andy.
Yeah, I'd like to see him build some of his stuff on the bottom left as well. Spread it out a little bit more. One nuke, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And oh, another MCV out for Andy. Legend attacking here, but we know a Psychic Tower is ready. He's going to go for the power. Oh, has to back out of there as he loses 2 rhinos, and that is easily defended.
Holy shit, the MCV is crossing the
bridge.
Andy Town's coming, boys. Andy Town's coming. Oh, but the Dessa with the block here. Let's see if we can keep the micro up. He does not want that MCV to deploy. Holy shit. MCV goes back
Wow.
home. See ya. Back to base, boy.
Legend on point as well. Both of these players. This is high level play we're seeing right now. This is just insane. But the IC is on the field. Andy with no super weapons yet. What's in that flag?
More than on the field. It's gonna be ready in like 30 seconds there, Snark. Doofus. This IC is gonna be ready soon. But Andy, this is there.
The Dessa on the right hand
not-
side.
I think Legend's fucked. I think he's fucked, guys.
Well, I mean, on the left-hand side, he's trying to get a miner here with a single rhino. But, yeah, Andy with 2 MCVs, putting a forward base. Like, alright, the IC's going to have to be defensive, right? Because he's not in a position to make it offensive. And Andy, yeah, you know, you might be right. Andy's in a pretty damn strong position here, but only on 5 miners. That's surprising to me.
Oh yeah, he's quite broke indeed. So I would say he should start thinking about bunkering up the center here, but doesn't have the money for anything other than production right now. The Iron Curtain's ready and the nuclear missiles out. No super weapon yet for the Yuri player. However, he's, in terms of his layout, he's set up to just dominate this game, but he does not have super weapons. This could spiral out of control for him.
Nice IC from Legend.
Wow, let's see what this IC can do. But this is his spare MCB. Let's not forget it. And he doesn't even get much done. I mean, the drones get a mastermind there and whatever, but he doesn't get that much done.
Not at all. I mean, like I said, Andy is set up to just never die here. Once Andy gets super weapons up, you can write this one's in the books. He's just worried about bunkering, just full bunker town. Full bunker town Andy. He is building a fort here. It's unbreakable. Again, once this genetic mutator's online, and he just keeps getting money and free troops, and then the Psychic Dominator gets value. The time for Legend is right now. He does have the advantage, but for how long?
Indeed. So Andy pushing in Legend with a split on the left-hand side here, trying to get that oil down, and 3 rhinos, 6 rhinos on the right, but he's sending some rhinos into a Psychic Tower right there. That's unfortunate. So Andy with an tax force. Legend gets that oil on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, he looks like, well, he does get 1 power plant, but he loses so many rhinos. He gave Andy 4 rhinos for free there. On the left-hand side, he loses 2 miners though.
Where did the IC
The
used?
oil and 2 miners, and Andy's gonna. IC was used, but was it?
The drones on the left-hand
Drones
side
on
to
the left
defend.
side, yeah.
But all these
Meanwhile,
rhinos
these
coming
rhinos, mind control
in. That's a
rhinos.
lot of rhinos.
1 miner goes down.
Okay, so Legend successfully defends. Andy did lose 2 miners and the oil on the left. Although Andy's eco is rolling now.
At the
and look at that
bottom.
base in the center.
The genetic mutator might go down here, boys.
Oh, wow. I
almost.
didn't even see that.
He definitely should try to get this genetic mutator.
So many splits going on. This is insane. The genetic mutator does
missile,
go
boys.
down. What's he gonna nuke?
Nuclear missile ready.
What is he gonna nuke? Legends. I mean,
The oil on the right, baby.
I don't
I
hear
can't
it.
hear.
I don't
I
hear
don't hear
it.
the siren. Oh, that just. Okay,
Yep.
it was the oil on the right. That's unfortunate that you can't hear it.
No.
Legend needs to be careful. He doesn't want to give any free rhinos here. He's not in a position. He does not want to do that.
Slaves
Whoa.
in the main
The
base.
slaves.
The
The
slaves in the main base.
As
The
you change
damage.
their commander, they are now fighting for the other team.
Holy shit! And Andy's eco is what I'm worried about. Frankie's like on what 4 miners on ore. That's it.
He's worried about his eco. I'm worried about the fucking invulnerable drones that are heading towards his base, and the nuclear missiles soon to follow.
Oh, the Yuri Prime goes on the water to defend it.
It floats.
It floats.
Andy has no super weapons, and he has no army. He has no oils.
And
Yeah.
Legend with a huge army going in through the left.
Yeah, legends. This is all legend, man. This is all legend right here, right now. He's coming in. He's
No
gonna
army
win.
for Andy.
Yeah, literally nothing to defend for Andy. He has that Yuri Prime heading to the right-hand side, gonna try and sneak in, but Legend with a huge force gonna clean up the rest of Andy's economy. This is all he's got. These 3 miners, that's it.
And wow, ties it up. A couple siege choppers were thrown into the mix as well. Andy leaves the game, and we got ourselves sweaty, try hard, neck and neck battle right now.
What a shit map. Oof. But yeah, I mean, it's 2-2, right? Andy came out really strong, 2 wins. And then, to be fair, we said ahead of time this map is not Yuri favorite. I was surprised Andy went Yuri there, to be honest. And what is this? We are going on to Sen River, another one by this Russian guy.
Oh, it's
What
the
is-
same guy. Okay, it makes a little bit more sense.
Same guy.
Honestly, this shit is fucking gold.
Ooh, how come, Frank? Elaborate. Tell us why this is gold.
How many maps
Yo.
exist that have this degree of asymmetry that can be played competitively? That list is very short. It consists of Tiger Bay, Yellowstone, and this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
And
I
it looks
guess
like a
so.
sperm cell also, right? That's
Oh
good.
yeah, that's the main reason. I figured that was rhetorical and didn't need to be mentioned because it's just a suit.
Let's go. Let's go.
God.
Appledroplarry,
Yeah,
thanks
so
for the
game number
gifted
5
sub.
here. Very close series
Ed.
between these 2
Tech building.
hyper pro players here, hyper competitive. So we do have auto capture here, so each player gets a tech power plant and an oil for expansion, so sort of reminiscent of the previous map, only this map much smaller and therefore much more Yuri favored. I'm expecting some earlier aggression out of Andy here.
There's a sign also on the left that only spells wood. I like this map, boys.
It's a doofus map. For
It's
sure.
a doofus map.
It's a doofus map.
I mean, it would be better if the sign said doofus, though, wouldn't it?
Oh! Snark, can we make it? We need a map like this, boys.
Yeah, Berg, can we organize that to change all the files, on CNC in it for a doofus sign here?
Yeah, just doofus wood. Why not?
Yeah, doofus wood.
Doofus wood.
And doofus got some serious wood, boys. Anyway,
He has seen it, boys. Snark has seen my wood.
I deny.
That escalated quickly. Yeah, welcome to the stream.
Let's go.
Alright, so Legend with an NG and that flakjack heading up to the top right.
Top right,
what
with 2
is his
miners there.
target? That's gonna be tough.
No
That's gonna be
way.
tough. He's coming in. Oh, he's crushed so many slaves with that run.
Oh, is it gonna work?
And
Oh,
he got it.
he got it! What?
That building
What?
lost.
Oh my
Where's the
god.
sentry
So
guns?
much
Why is there no
effort.
sentry guns in here? Why? Why is he not building sentry guns there?
I mean, how good are they versus miners?
Oh, there's a
They kill the
barracks.
slaves.
Oh, he made a barracks. Is he gonna make a Deso out of there? There we
Looks
go.
like
The
it.
sentry gun for the fodder
that is
and the Deso.
Deso!
Holy shit! Wow, wow. And Legend's gonna be able to defend against this.
That engine sweet spot.
That Denji got in!
He's
Oh,
not paying attention. Where is he looking?
he
That's the
he was
winning
under
condition
attack.
over there.
He was under attack in his base. One Gatling tank was attacking his power plant, and that's why Andy did it with that timing,
Nice
right? Andy's all
distraction,
about
Nice
timing.
distraction. I mean, he's still not in the greatest spot at all, but he's not dead. That he almost died there from that. So we'll see as we transition into Battle Lab Tech for both players. Is Andy's just gonna go for a huge push down the middle, or?
Legend pushing on top left.
Yeah, top left, but the
Oh,
second tower
like a
comes out.
tower!
Ooh.
Loses one rhino there.
Oh, it's always nice when you could bait a psychic tower, right?
Yeah. Especially on the top left spot. It's useless now.
This Deso coming in on foot towards Andy's base. This could be huge. Get a lot of slaves with that deployed. That could. Oh.
That's a pretty big deal.
But Andy's ego. I mean, Andy's got so much money.
He's fine. He's absolutely fine. But this, he would be more than fine. This kind of keeps Legend in the game. This does it.
Yeah, indeed. And the mutator comes out as that is happening. Andy finally gets full control of the top right position, where he was having a hell of a time. And now Andy has a scary army, although the Iron Curtain is ticking down. It's on 2 in-game minutes. Can Andy get something done before that? Or will this first IC devastate his army?
Now is the time to strike as he's coming. Is this enough? The Desolator going to buy some time here. Drones here as well. Yes, sir. A lot of miners over here. Oh, he's going to want to
Pushing the
overload.
flagjack. Nobody's going to target them. He's going to kill them. And now the rhinos come in. Can they get... Oh. Wow. Legend cleans up that army so efficiently.
Yeah, that definitely could have been worse for Legend, for sure.
And now drones to finish off these masterminds. Really nicely done. Oh, but no anti-air. The discs are coming in. Legend was your anti-air. Legend was your anti-air. Legend was your anti-air. Okay, he gets the 3 flagjacks back. Oh, the Yuri Prime on the left.
The lab, Yuri Prime.
Get sold.
Oh, that cell, though.
Wow.
That cell, though.
Wow.
Just in time. Just in time.
If that was captured, the game was over.
Holy shit. Andy coming in with another army. Brutes this time as well. The discs are still on the left. The Yuri Prime is still on the river. That is, he gets dropped on the drones. And now siege choppers are coming out. Is that to snipe the Yuri Prime? What's going on here?
I guess.
So on the right hand side, Legend does manage to clean up the army. The Yuri Prime is still alive. The siege chopper did not get the Yuri Prime here, but the flak trucks are coming in to take care of these discs.
The top middle is just farming the masterminds straight out of the war factory, and the discs are going down as well. The Yuri Prime goes down, and Legend
On the right-hand
jumps
side.
to a huge lead. He's taking out slaves. Legend is everywhere. It's all Legend.
Wow. Legend on fire with that cell, and then the all directions. Andy just couldn't keep up. It's usually people who can't keep up with Andy. And Legend is just everywhere at once. It's just insane.
He's up against a psychic
And the
dominant.
slaves are going up top right as well to kill that. What's he going for?
Oh, they're going for the oil.
The oil!
Ooh, Legend does have an AFK miner. He needs to watch his eco, but if that oil goes down to the slaves, oh my god. Oh my god.
It's gonna go down.
Top right, top right. Holy shit. Oh.
This is still anybody's game here. The Soviet player does not have a nuclear missile. This is a problem. Psychic Dominator is inches away from being finished, and this game can turn into the Yuri favor here at any moment. We're still on a knife edge right now.
I see 2 drones. What can they get?
He gets the message.
Against the
Lab.
mastermind.
It's not gonna get the lab. No, it's gonna get the lab. And now Legend's gonna push in on the right-hand side here. Andy doesn't have anything to defend.
He's got brutes though. Loses another miner.
Yeah, but the flag tricks are gonna take care of the brutes.
You get another miner.
Ooh, Andy's trying to come in here with two masterminds.
Elite.
Oh, there's two masterminds though.
Three
Third
miners.
miner. It's gonna get the
Fourth
last one as well.
Yeah, but the Psychic Dominator's ready, guys. It can just capture this elite and the game can end. And he can still win this.
Yeah, so he's got two miners left on the top left. Andy's
Did Legend
ego
just
is
kill
in
his fucking elite
shambles.
tank?
No, no, he's
Legend-
got
No,
it.
no, no,
He's
he's
got
got
it.
it, he's got it, he's got it.
He should kill it so that the
He should
Psychic
just kill
Dominator
it.
doesn't get it.
Yeah. It just doesn't turn into a Yuri unit. Oh, Legend would love his IC to be ready sooner, but it's not quite ready.
Oh, it's about to
He
be.
would love to have. He's got to make a nuke or he will not win this game.
Alright, you gotta click those masterminds. Clicks one.
He's got to keep moving his tanks. There's no way around it.
Psychic Dominator's still ready.
Yeah, it could be launched at any second. IC's the tanks.
He didn't have a choice there. He needed to remove these masterminds from his face. Andy has no oil and he has 3 miners top left, and that's about to run out.
Yeah, Andy's
This is
eco.
a crazy game. Legend has the eco lead, but Andy has the dominator. Will it be enough? I don't know. Sneaky Boots going around top left. Legend abandoning his base right now, setting all the money. He's going back. Other mastermind is at his front door. What's going on here? The Psychic Dominator is still ready. I cannot believe he has not used that yet.
Oh, he's
Another
waiting for the
one
right
would be
opportunity.
yeah, another one would be halfway done by now. The nuclear missile's up. Now Andy's on a timer. Because this economically is not going to work out for him in the long run. Which is usually not the case with a Yuri player, but it is, I think, here.
Yeah. Andy just wants that perfect Psychic Dominator. He's holding onto it. Legend keeps moving his units around, but he's waiting for a tiny slip up. He just needs Legend's units to not move for 1 second, and they're
he's
his.
broke. Insufficient funds. His slave miners are evacuating. Terrible, 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 terrible damage here to the eco all game from Legend.
Yeah, and the IC is ready. The IC is ready.
But what's going on? Why didn't he use the Psychic Dominator?
Oh, he just
He still
wants
hasn't used the
it.
Psychic Dominator.
He wants a perfect Psychic Dominator, but Legend's not giving it to him. He's just not. And look at those Desos countering the brutes on the left.
I want him to carry his elite tank. I really do. I'm scared. I'm scared of this elite tank.
Oh, oh, oh!
Doesn't get
This
it.
is
Baited, boy! Get baited, boy! Baited, boy! Baited, boy!
Holy shit. Andy coming in with a big army of brutes here, but the Iron Curtain is ready, so easily countered. And look at that Deso. Andy has no eco. No eco. The drones come in. The Deso just devastating Andy's economy. He's grinding a lot of units, so he's getting some money, but he is in big trouble here. Andy is in big trouble. The nuclear missile is counting down. Will be ready in 2 in-game minutes. And what can Andy do?
Even gets the Desert deployed before it died. That Desolator had a field day in the middle there, just feasting on slaves.
Holy shit. Wow, and he's rushing in now, trying to overload that mastermind. The mastermind is gonna pop. And why is Legend attacking around there? I have no idea. Anyway, okay, so
I guess Legend he just wants to use his nuke here. Where are you nuking this time?
I mean, the whole base is right there, right? Spread out in front of him like a gold
Right in
mine.
between the grinder and the barracks. Right there. Right there, Snark. That's the target.
Yeah, and Legend is gonna win this fight, although it's close. I don't know, that mastermind coming in.
No,
Needs to target it. Oh, deploys the Deso. The nuke is gonna come down right in the middle of Andy's base.
Andy! He gets the elite!
Oh,
Andy's
that-
gonna win! The elite tank!
Oh!
what was that IC? Why is Andy's MCB IC?
What's going on? What is going on?
What?
What
What?
happened?
What?
What happened?
What?
Andy has no war factors. He has no oils. He has no miners. He has nothing. Except for his remaining troops, he's sending everything, including the MCV itself.
Well, Brandon,
to
thanks for the
destroy
cheer,
base.
bro.
Oh, but these gas cells are just getting so much value.
I mean, Legends control with the Desos is unparalleled here. And, oh, the IC is still so far away. This is a scary army for
It's a very
Andy,
scary
actually.
army.
What can he get done? But Andy has no miners, no war
Psychic Dominator
factories.
is ready, and Legend was just AFK there for 5 seconds with his only remaining rounds. One of them is elite.
Ah, that was Andy's chance here.
He's got enough
Legend will
money.
be able to defend this.
Oh, then the drone gets in. There's still a Psychic Dominator, boys. Legend just killed the elite tank. Kill your elite tank!
Oh, he's your second dominator now. Yeah, he gets it. And he gets it. Oh my god. Oh, but it gets drowned. It gets drowned.
Oh, shoot. Holy shit. So the elite goes down. Andy has 2 rhinos left, and that's it. As soon as these 2 rhinos die, it is over. Holy shit.
No
and
more
Andy's,
factory for Andy.
yeah, and these MCB is just chilling in Legends base. What the fuck just happened?
Oh my god. Angie walking in over to the MCV. Oh, Andy undeploys. And now he can drone it. He can drone it. And that's a GG, boys.
MCV for Andy goes down. 2 rhinos on the left can try and do something done, but Legend has his own 2 rhinos to counter here. Holy shit. What on earth? What? What was that?
What a game, boys.
What was that? Crush the clones? Crush the clones?
I'm stressed out, guys. I'm stressed out.
GG called. And Legend takes the lead for the first time in the series, boys.
Wow.
It's a great team.
Wow. Holy.
All right. Can I just say something real quick? I just want to say, excellent map confirmed, right? Excellent map confirmed.
I did not expect this map to be a 15-minute game type of map. Andy was so close to winning there. I feel like Andy should have won that. Several times.
It was close. It was real close, Snark. That was real close. I mean, it was looking really dicey for Andy. It was looking really dicey for Legend. It was looking real dicey for Andy. And then the elite tank switched sides, and then the elite tank switched sides. And oh my god.
Best of 19 or best of 21. Best of 19
Wow.
or best of 21. Best of 19 or best of 21. Best of 19 or best of 21.
The score is still very close, right? This could flip it anyway. I mean, yeah, Legend just got 3 wins in a row, but Andy had 2 wins early on. And, I mean, you just never know with Andy, right? Andy has like 17 tricks up his sleeve that he hasn't ever shown anyone before. Crazy secret strategies that he'll just come out with at any moment.
Oh yeah, and some of them are probably even made up on the spot too.
Yeah, for sure. Arabian Oasis. So the Throne of Champion tournament, they all use this as map number 1. Apparently overtaking Heck with its popularity.
Right, it's a beautiful map as well, made by Jalad, I believe, correct?
No, this is Strong.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever his name is.
Right, but still a beautiful map. I like it very
Definitely.
much.
Definitely.
With the elevations, the builds. I believe it's a strong Soviet map as well.
Frank, what do you think of this map?
Don't say, dude.
Yep. I believe so, I'm not sure.
Strong Soviet map. Oh, what a rarity. What a rarity.
It would look good for Legend, right? I've never seen Yuri that much in this map, though, but I'm sure Andy goes Yuri for a reason, right?
I mean, honestly, I think this would be better for Allied than Yuri. You prefer Yuri here over Allied? Why? Because, listen, it's actually decently choke pointy. When you think about the defense points, there aren't that many. You can defend. So much money you could just tech up and go crazy amounts of mirages. Oh, an NG out for Legend.
NG flag for Legend.
Listen, Frank, I've won Legend here as allied.
Is Frank still here?
I'm here.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kind of surprised by this NG flak here. I think Andy's surprised by it too, just because don't really see NG attempts versus Yuri very often because Yuri's pretty good against this. As we see, the NG is getting flashed real quick there. He's just testing Andy, making sure Andy's still awake here.
Yeah, well, Andy is more than awake. Easily sends those 2 miners to the gems. The advantage that Yuri gets, and that gives him a very strong early eco. Legend now with a Deso out, and he's already teched up.
Teched up on 5 miners.
So 5 miners versus, well, now 6 for Andy.
Flak is coming back with a vengeance, boys. It is packed full of at least one Deso. I saw hop in there, so we're going to keep an eye on this baby, see if we can get some value against these slaves, maybe even the Magnetron.
Yeah, that would be nice. Andy trying to come in here to snipe the lab, I guess. Well, where's that Gat going?
Maybe just getting some last ditch scouting information here. Maybe he had a poor scout in the opening.
Yeah, that's a good point. And the Deso gets deployed on a decent number of slaves. Wow, he's just so good at harassing the Yuri eco. He's gotten so good at doing that.
I don't know about this Iron Curtain location, guys. I don't know about
very
that.
forward, yeah.
Yeah, it's just begging to be sniped here.
Is Legend getting a little bit too overconfident is the question. Oh, a nice Deso in the center, stopping that miner as well from getting anybody on the right-hand side. 2 Rhinos trying to get a miner here, but the Mag and the Gat gonna chase those off. But the IC is already counting down big time here. And now at the center.
Miner at the center.
He's got to hold on to this. Just make sure this miner stays alive.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to.
That's pretty unfortunate for Andy, but the Initiate's getting some huge value against the Rhinos here.
Yeah, Initiates in structures are just insane. Alright, coming in the top with a Mastermind, a Rhino, a Mag, and a Gat. Let's see what Legend's response to this is. The IC is practically ready. Andy wants him to waste the IC defensively, right? That's Andy's goal right now.
Yeah, he would love that, but will Legend give it to him? I don't think so. He's sending his Rhinos to bottom right. He feels secure enough at home here. Or does he?
Well, the Desos are in position to try and... Oh! Yeah.
Oh, nice play by Legend. Nice play by Legend here, boys.
Really nice defense.
Of Iraq versus Yuri at work here. We are watching a clinic being put on by both players, quite frankly.
Indeed, indeed. And the IC still hasn't been popped. Gonna use it on these 3 drones, I guess. There we go. Pops off the IC, but Andy did manage to make him use it defensively while still having quite a big army at home. Legend's gonna send this 1 drone all the way to Andy's base to try and get some value out of that.
Mike, the slave miner was in the way.
Oh, we got
a mastermind!
Did you see that? It just like skipped. It just like bunny hopped real quick.
Yeah, but now comes the attack out of Andy, and his base is very close to Legend's base, which means this attack is in Legend's front door right away. He's not gonna go through the front gates. He's gonna go up. There's 2 Desos there.
Legend top right, gets a miner, gets 2
I
maybe.
didn't even see that. Gets 2 miners. Legend's everywhere.
He's everywhere, but he has no Rhinos at home.
Gets overloaded by Desos. Now those are hard to kill off when you don't want them.
Dude, he's going to lose the Mastermind. The Desos are going to go back to the Legend's control. And this is still a lot of rhinos. They got some slave miner damage at the top right. Legend multitasking out of his mind, strategizing out of his mind, situational awarenessing out of his mind, doing everything out of his mind. He's about to win a 4th game in a row. The rhinos are pushing in. His IC is ready. No, it's not. it is. I'm losing control here. This is insane. Legend is playing.
Wow. This is next level out of Legend. I don't think I've ever seen Legend this precise.
It's very impressive play here.
But let's not count Andy out yet with a 15k Yuri, both super weapons, all over the place with 4 war factories. That is a powerful Yuri base right there, stretched out pretty decently.
Good point, Snark. I did not see that bank there. 16k. Okay. Yep.
4 war factories. 4 war factories.
And the Psychic Dominator is just about ready as well.
Yeah, so
This game's just getting started.
Indeed. Legend is on 3 war factories, 4 war factories as well. So both players on 4 war factories. Those initiates in the buildings, they're just absurd. As Legend tries to push it in the bottom here, retreats. Andy's army just comes up so quickly again on 5 war factories. He just made a 5th. And like you said, the Psychic Dominator is ready. What is going to be the target here? IC goes off to deal with the top army, but the bottom army coming in here as well. And the disc come pouring out now to defend against these rhinos. What can Legend get done here? Not much, I'm afraid. And he grinds up his army.
Legend has stopped with the macro a bit here. I'm surprised. I kind of want to see him build forward to the middle and build naval yards, potentially with some dreadnoughts.
And the nuke is ready.
Nuke is going to come down on the lab and the 2 war factories, I assume. There we go. Radar lab, 2 war factories.
Oh, you got to force shield that.
Indeed, and beautiful this one. The top there, Legend coming in now, taking another miner on the right-hand side, top right. Andy with the cloning vets out. That's going to be interesting. And now the Dominator comes out. I didn't see exactly what I got. I think I got the lab and a war factory there on the left-hand side. So Legend with no lab at the moment. But Andy with 22k in the bank. And look how far his base has stretched. He needs to get a battle lab up ASAP. So he gets radar up in the center here. And both of them fully teched up. Just ready for war here. Who wins, Soviet versus Yuri? Oh, no, Gats!
Oh, man.
Andy's army. Oh, but the mag and the discs, that's enough for Andy.
Oh, he killed 2 masterminds with that. Better not lose a 3rd. Okay. So, I mean, Legend's army is absolutely humongous.
Yeah, Legend's army is huge. He's at the moment on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 war factories. Andy on 3 war factories, now getting the lab back up. But now, look at Andy's sneaky split from the top. Legend does notice it. He's sending his rhinos to counter it. Going for a war factory here. He's gonna get it.
It's pretty intense, guys. So we have a big split to the right here, and as Andy has 22k, he's fine, don't get me wrong, but his slave miners are eventually gonna have to move. It's not infinite money he's on now, and he's getting terrible trades.
Oof. Legend pushing in with a huge force in the bottom here. Does Andy have enough to counter it? The mastermind comes in close, but he targets the mastermind, it melts.
Get baited, boy! Get baited!
He still has the IC ready as well.
Oh.
Elite! And it's over.
And Andy just quit.
Larry, thanks for the gifted sub to the one and only Ivor, who I've met in Amsterdam. And I will never forget the experience.
Ed saying, damn, Andy getting domesticated by Legend.
Oh.
Player defeated.
This feels like castrated more than domesticated. Let's go, boys. Andy, the red player, bottom right, we have Legend, top left. We're on record style.
Guys, you gotta forgive Doofus, right? It's like early morning for him. He's really tired.
I still have a cold, boys. Unbelievable.
And he still has a cold. Anyway, but you know, if there's one person you can't count out, even if it's like down 10-0, if there's one person you can never count out, it's Andy, the comeback king.
Sure.
But
Sweden have countless comebacks in the past. However, let's just take a moment here to reflect on this fact. Okay, Legend won the first series in recent weeks 6-1. He won the second series 5-2, and he's currently up 4-2. Okay, he's outmatched right now.
Has he found out the perfect strategy against Andy?
yeah, is Legend just like, is that it? Has he become just too good? Or is he just like learned how to counter Andy perfectly? Like, what's going on here?
He might change his nickname to Anti-Andy.
Andy coming in with an NGIFV here. The drone is there though, and the dog to deal with the NG as soon as it comes out.
You gotta be kidding me. This guy is out of his mind, boys. Absolutely out of his mind.
One Rhino heading to the MCB on the right hand side. Another NGIFV coming out. See, Andy really wants that oil. He is going to get it. He gets the oil. But on the right hand side, Legend's Rhino is hiding behind Andy's MCV and attacking it at the moment. Legend now moving his MCV.
In his growth, boys, he spent two IFVs. That's $1,200. And it's not even about the money, it's about the time. It's $1,200 from your War Factory, not on something that has not going to help you versus Rhinos. However, if Andy can hold here,
he's broke. He can't even repair his MCV. He doesn't have enough money.
this Grizzly tank going to give itself up to try to get this Rhino.
Oh, Legends micro.
Get
Holy
the fuck
shit.
out of here. Sit down, boy. This is my town, boy.
Oh, he's gonna die for it. He's gonna die for it. The wall comes
He's not
up.
gonna get it. He's not gonna get it. No. He
The
needs
wall
to,
comes up.
needs to move.
Wow. So close.
Power
So
drops.
close.
I mean, gonna be ready-ish soon. He can build air now. He's gonna get rich. He has a barracks here. Guardian GIs are in. Legend just needs to make sure he doesn't overcommit and. this
I feel like
attack
he
Andy
is overcommitting. How
between
much
his
rhinos
bases.
did it cost?
Yeah, I think this is officially an overcommitment at this point. Oh, it's not. It's not an overcommitment. He backed that last rhino up. It's not. It's not actually an overcommitment. And the dust settles, and Andy has secured almost all of his gems, and has both oils.
Yeah, and now Andy's sending 3 Grizzlies to the left-hand side of the map. I don't know if Legend see this. I don't see any response from Legend to these 3 Grizzlies. Legend's still trying to make something happen on the right-hand side. Andy using Rocketeers to defend his miners at the moment. Lab comes out, and Andy comes in, ults the War Factory on the left-hand side. It's gonna go down.
Gets it at a cost of his only remaining ground forces that he has right now. He has 1 Grizzly to his name. 1.
Legend's so good at harassing here. He's just being so annoying.
Take that 0, boys. He has no. Okay, he has 1 Grizzly tank. Just coming out of the War Factory. I mean, Andy just wants to buy himself time. This power drop that's about to be ready needs to prove itself. There
Wow.
it is.
Here's a
This
power drop.
has to do the Lord's work. Speaking of the Lord's work, this Grizzly tank has had a busy day at the office here.
Oh, go down to
one
the
tick on
miner.
the-
Yeah.
One tick. Yeah, miner and the sentry gun behind the
He
refinery.
sees the power drop though. Kind of a desperate para. He knows he needed to get some work done with this. But it does keep the stove busy, buys himself precious time. He's on Battle Lab Tech now. He still has a bunch of miners.
Legend heading. Where's he going with these rhinos here? There's mirages. Okay, so I thought it was heading top right. There's GI there, GGI there, and so many pillboxes. It's not really worth it. Andy with a
Andy only has 4
chronosphere.
miners and he's not on gems. Now, Legend has 5 miners and he's not on gems either. And he's far from the critical mirage number. There are no power drops to help defend himself right now.
Oh, Andy tried to take out that miner with the 2
Yeah.
Harriers, but it healed just enough health to go down again to 1 tick.
Let me tell you something. I'm an allied player. That is the most annoying thing in the world.
This flak track with the NG in the bottom here. Oh, it's got Prism comes out, deploys it, gets the lab.
Get the lab.
Legend got the lab with the NG.
Get out of here, dude. First, sell that lab. So,
And now that engagement to the right-hand side, it looks like Legend's gonna clean up those mirages.
legend.
Oh my god, Andy with nothing left. Legend with an army of rhinos here. How did he get to this? What are we witnessing here? The miner finally goes down to the Harriers. Andy trying to defend with prisms, grizzlies, and this paradrop sells a war factory off. Needs to micro that miner away. Does micro it, the lab comes back up. Andy doing a fantastic job of defending here. The chronosphere about to be ready.
Too little, too late. I'm afraid. I mean, Legend with the Rhino tanks is pushing forward. This Chronosphere is going to get
He could
down.
force shield, he
Legend
could
is-
force... No, he can't force
No,
shield.
can't.
The lab was way too late, yeah.
He's got a battle lab down as well for Legend here. He's going to have the Iron Curtain up any second now as well. And you can write this one in the books. 5 games in a row.
Well, yeah, I mean, Legend does have more forces coming in, as like you said, he's already teched up. He's on 3 war factories. The IC just came up, and Andy is in big, big trouble here.
You can say that again. I think at this point, a real-life Sharknado is more likely than Andy winning this game.
Wow. What did Legend eat for breakfast today? Come on. I want some of
Let's
that
see how
shit.
Legend goes about finishing this off. Let's see. What does he target first? The MCV, the most important thing in the game.
Yeah, but there is a Tanya on the field in an IFE heading towards Legend's base. That might get the IC if he's not careful. And there's a big group of GIs coming in.
Holy shit.
Okay, so the GIs come in, the Tanya comes in. Oh, four
Four
shields!
shields.
4 shields!
Nice! Legend! Oh my
And
God,
the
and all the-
Desos.
That's so.
Legend is multitasking on a different godlike level right now. I have
Slap.
never seen...
Slap.
How do you concentrate on 20 things at once? How do you stop the Tanya, stop the GIs, take down the MCV at the same time? It's just insane.
Andy is being ball gagged, hung from a ceiling, and whipped.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen this level of micro and splits before. I see.
Why
Oh,
not? Sure.
nail in the
go
coffin,
down.
boys. Nail in the coffin.
Like the B-Lab, his last and only remaining hope of any kind whatsoever.
And he moved his MCV as well for the Tanya
You
Legend
gotta be
everywhere on the
kidding
field,
me.
bro.
Stop it! Stop! Just stop!
Legend is just on it today.
Yeah.
Holy shit. It's Legend. And all this down in oil, right?
Andy able to defend that attack from Legend though.
Oh!
Gets the nuclear reactor.
Nice move out of Andy there. Does manage to get that, and look at those mirages cleaning up those rhinos. Now gonna get some miners. Andy is giving him a bit of a punchback, and the Rocketeers on the left-hand side. Andy is everywhere as well. Might get this miner here on the right-hand side. No, he is gonna save the miner. The Rocketeers might get that war factory on the left-hand side though. Andy on fired well, and look at this power drop, gonna get the war factory on the right. So Legend all of a sudden loses a few war factories, and he's down to 1 war factory.
He's got no
Is
power.
he losing? He's losing.
Is Andy gonna come? Is this
Andy's
real
gonna
life
win it.
Sharknado? Is this real
Oh.
life Sharknado right here, boys? Hold the phone.
What are we seeing here? Legend moves losing miners left, right, and center. Like you said, he's low power. He does have money, but he's down to 1 war factory.
They don't need it anymore.
Oh my god. Legend does defend with the conscripts. There are these Rocketeers still
No
trying to get that
anti-air.
miner.
No miners.
And that's Legend's last miner.
No
That's
more
Legend's last miner.
miners.
Andy's gonna win. It is real life Sharknado.
Oh my god. Andy with the comeback here.
Flying around in cyclonic storms right now on my screen.
Holy shit. shit.
Unbelievable.
What a fucking crazy game. These Rocketeers coming in legend with no miners. His money's running out. This MCV's gonna go down to the Rocketeers because no anti-air, no power.
I
he does
see
have
is
power.
ready.
Wow.
He saves the MCV. He has no miners. Or
He has
oils.
no
He's
miners.
dead.
He has no miners or oils. Makes a refinery. He gets one miner. Oh,
No way
wow.
Legend can. Alright, so the chances of Legend winning this game right now.
You said that. And you said that about Andy.
Yep.
Like, we're talking like full-blown, like, Megalodon coming back from the dead. Oh, shit.
Double
Well,
NG from
sure,
Andy as well.
happens. Anything can happen. Oh my god, Andy with an insane comeback here. How do we pinpoint the point at which Andy flipped it around?
Okay, so this is a one-of-a-kind situation. The reason Legend lost this game is because what he needed to do in that situation was sell his Iron Curtain.
Yes.
That's what he needed to do. If he
Yes.
sold his Iron Curtain, he might have been able to hold this.
GG called.
Player defeated.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Well, you were saying earlier that maybe the first refinery, even though you really want those gems in the center, shouldn't be on those gems in the center.
You have to. So you should build your power plant or
Tech
refinery,
building captured.
and then your
Player
radar
defeated.
behind your base at the top right. You should build your barracks at your MCV. No, Legend. Well, I mean, okay, well, okay. So his ore refinery definitely should be in the back.
Alright, let's see if he does that or he goes for the gems. It's going to be interesting to see. The conscripts are coming out. The Legend likes doing this. He likes sending the conscripts around, not going down the front line, going all the way around and then sniping some buildings. I've seen Legend succeed with this a few times, but is it going to be enough here? Is he going to also get... Oh, the ref! The ref!
Ore refinery in the
Legend.
back, and you should put his radar, I guess, anywhere. If Andy sends these initiates straight to Legend's base right now, Legend's dead. Andy's not doing that. The radar's up, and not anymore. It's too late. The radar, the Desolator is going to be up, and Andy's in trouble.
Yeah, so that Desolator is going to completely ruin Andy's first miner, and the initiates are going to become useless as well. So, okay, he's going to send a miner to attack the Deso, or he's going to retreat with it. Let's see. Oh, but a Gat is out here. The radar is out, so we know the Magnetrons are on the way. The conscripts are in the back of Andy's base here. Trying to go for the power. He might get it. Oh, the power, the power. Oh.
It's the Desolator. Infantry is in the back of the base at the...
Yeah, those conscripts going for the oil there. Alright, so Legend barely holds on. The refinery in the back of his base. Another...
Psychic tower up here. Let's capture the Deso. Ooh. Andy secures the center. So, is he just winning this? He stopped shooting
Let's
the oil.
see. Andy might be losing those in the bottom left here. Gonna lose one? Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh my god. Andy saves it. Holy shit. So we're gonna go into a later game here on Hail Mary. Not something you see often. I want to see who's gonna be the first player to go for the 4 oils in the bottom right or the top left. That's gonna make a huge difference.
One flag track filled with NGs, it's all yours. That's got to be the win condition on this map versus Yuri.
Oh, he tried to wall it. He couldn't get the wall out in time, so he loses the bunker to the Gatling.
Once this
tank.
battle lab's up for the Yuri player, this game's over. This is looking pretty dicey for Legend here.
Here comes the Mag to shoot over the walls to get that bunker. But the Desos are there to counter it.
His only play are these oils.
Legend desperately needs those oils. I gotta agree with you there, Frank. That's a great point. That is the win condition, isn't it?
Yeah, it's much harder for Yuri to get them than it is for you. So that should be your plan from the beginning here, I guess. It's not often you have Hail Mary games at a high level.
Oh, but the disc, Frank, no anti-air here. 4 rhinos in the back. Where are those 4 rhinos going? Are they going to go for the MCV? The disc is coming out. Flak tracks are starting to come out, and he's going to try and get rid of these flak tracks.
Oh, drops it on the War Factory.
Yeah, Legend with the 3 rhinos. What's your target, Legend? Mastermind
Mastermind's
is out. Oh, the Yuri Prime comes in. He
Yuri
sold the
Prime.
War Factory, but now no team. Oh my God, Legend's in
And
big
low
trouble
power.
here. No War Factory, low power. Going for the lab, is gonna get the lab here, but another Mastermind comes out. Oh, Legend in huge trouble, huge trouble. The Yuri Prime coming in. He has to move the MCV. Was building a War Factory. No War Factory for Legend. What's the plan, Mr. Legend? The 2 Masterminds coming back to defend the base. I think Andy's gonna take this one. Gotta go for the going for the MCV, but the Masterminds are coming. Oh, he's gonna retreat. Where's yeah, Legends MCV still AFK on those stairs. Oh, Legend in huge trouble here. Bringing in the miners to try and get the Yuri Prime. Going for the oil in the back. Deploys the MCV in the top right. Legend in big trouble. Gets the oil in the bottom left. So that's, I mean, it's like hardly matters now. Legend makes a barracks. He needs to make a War Factory ASAP at his low power, so he's going to be making it really slow. Still using his rhinos on the bottom left, and he's just chilling. And he's like, I don't care, I've already won this.
Yeah.
Going for the second oil in the bottom left. Does the War Factory come out?
Look at this miner chasing down the Yuri Prime.
Yeah.
Where is the Yuri Prime? Oh, the Yuri Prime is in the top.
Top right.
Oh, that Yuri Prime is going straight for the MCV.
It's gonna cancel the War Factory.
It's going straight for the MCV. Legend, what's your response? Oh, the miner catches up.
Oh my God.
Holy shit, GG is called.
GG.
Ho. On the new status. So, two small changes in status, Frank. Let me know what you think. So you get 1 oil at your base, I believe, and 1 power plant. Or no, 1 oil out of your base. No, sorry, yes. 1 oil at your base, 1 power plant out of your base, and gems have been added in the expansion points. Enhances or ruin the map? This has been a bit of a discussion of when this first came out.
So this is not a map I've played many times, but I have seen it played many times, and I've seen many renditions of the map. And my first time looking at this version, it's the best version so far.
Ooh, all right. Well, Frank likes it. I like it. Legend coming out with the conscripts on the right-hand side early on, and Andy predicting it with a wall already, walling off his power plant, predicting an NG or conscripts. Legend hasn't scouted that yet, so he doesn't know that his conscripts are going to be useless on the right-hand side here. Initiates to defend the miner here. Legend with a very precise scouting here, like just zoning out the miner and the initiates, seeing what's going on, and the brute attacking the power plant at the top left.
So, I think this expansion there does help Yuri out, just because, just with your slave miners, you don't count as structures, so you can't build off them, so you constantly have to move outwards. But with this natural expansion, I definitely think it's a little better for Yuri. So we'll see. I honestly think this is going to be. I have just a sneaky smelling suspicion that Andy's going for the classic Andy timing Yuri Prime strat straight down the middle.
Yeah,
Legend able to take oil. Yep.
Yeah. So Legend already stole Andy's oil on the bottom
And
left and
harassing.
attacking on the right-hand side.
Yep.
Opening up the wall so the conscripts can do some damage. He might get this miner. Andy might lose a miner right off the bat here early on. He needs a psychic tower. He's probably building one, but the miner goes down. Legend could send these slaves to attack the power plant now as he comes in with the rhinos.
He's sending a miner really far there, and
This could cost him
right.
Oh, that's a waypoint. That's a mistake. Legend, yeah, that's a big mistake. You do not want to do that.
He's broke right now because of that.
In the top left, attacking Legends Power again with a Gatling tank.
Is there a
Nope.
Psychic Tower ready, boys? Because he's going to need one.
Oh, that's the question. Is it ready?
This expansion's very important for him.
Yeah.
There it
Yeah,
is.
there it
Alright,
is.
alright.
Legends reaction was so instantaneous. Like, he loses only 1 Rhinos to Psychic Towers nowadays, which is very impressive.
And Legend rally pointed another miner all the way down there.
Oh,
Dust
Legend!
settles, and this slave miner's right for the picking. He's down. Oh, never mind. He's going to build more defenses.
And he
Nice
still
one.
hasn't taken back his oil either.
Magnetron with juicy target top left here. This could flip the game on a knife edge.
Yeah, if he drops that miner,
Oh
Legend,
my
Legend.
God.
Oh, he sees it. He
saw
sees
it.
it.
He saw it. He saw it. That thing is filled with money. It's 2K there, boys.
Indeed, and Legend.
Another miner gets rally pointed.
No. Is he mining the gems or is he rally pointing his miners?
He's mining the gems, yeah.
Yeah, I think he might be mining the gems.
No, he put it back on Nord.
Yeah, maybe it like went down there and started mining the gems, and only then he sent it back. Look at this mag down at the bottom of the cliff. That mag is gonna wait for the miner. Look, the miner's coming. The miner's coming. The miner's coming.
And he
And
doesn't see it. Oh, there it goes. Yep.
oh boy! So Legend down to 4 miners. That miner was full of gems. That's 2k down the drain. Legend trying to make a move here on the right-hand side, but Andy well defended with initiates. Now 2 Gatling tanks and a Magnetron coming in to defend as well. And another... Look at this mag! Look at this mag. Andy doing so much with this mag. 2 Rhinos just killed, so that mag got a refinery, a miner, and 2 Rhinos.
And it's looking pretty bad for Legend here. This expansion is now fully defended for Andy. He's perfectly fine. He's going to be on Battle Lab Tech in short order. And Legend's already on Battle Lab Tech, though, so he's far from out of the game. He even has his industrial plan up already. Iron Curtain's been up for some time. It's going to be ready-ish soon. And this MCV's kind of, for Andy, is in a spot where if Legend can use an active IC, it could get sniped by the Rhinos, boys.
Yeah, definitely. It feels sort of exposed. It feels like sort of hard to defend. It feels like Legend could come really close, pop the IC, take it out pretty damn easily.
Looks like he wants to do exactly that.
From
He's
Andy to the
maintaining
right.
potential.
Is he making miners out of his war factory? What?
That's the second one he made out of the war factory.
What?
And the Gat's going for the oil.
Yeah, he
It's not
got
gonna
the
get
oil
it.
back. Oh, the
This
Gats.
IC,
Yeah.
guys, this IC is gonna hurt.
Oh, this could be huge. This could be huge.
Yes,
Legend could get the lab and the MCV right here, right now. All right. I see the drones. The drones are going to take out the army pretty damn quickly. And like you said, the MCV snipe. Frank, you predicted this. You saw it, and it happened. Oh, need to get that Psychic Tower. Psychic Tower goes down. Now go for the power. Oh, but there's a Mastermind there.
Mastermind.
Targets the Mastermind. It's not fast enough. Those are going to get ground
Mind
up.
them boys. Yeah, a little overcommitment there from Andy, from Legends. Andy still has a grinder. This game is far from over. He can rebuild that MCV. No big deal, quite frankly. Where's the nuclear missile follow-up? There it is. Unfortunately for Legend, though, his army could be double the size it is now. But he's still in a commanding lead. There are no super weapons for Yuri whatsoever. He still has to rebuild his MCV before he can constructing one. And yeah, next Iron Curtain will be ready up any moment now. And it'll just snowball into the next IC. Legend's sitting pretty.
Yeah, Legend definitely in a very, very decent position as we move into the mid-late game here. Like you said, 2 super weapons for Legend, 0 for Andy. So definitely a decent, strong position for Legend.
Trying to sneak the Yuri Prime, but it goes down on the right-hand side of the map. Nice find there by Legend.
Yeah, really nice. Using those drones to take out that Yuri Prime. Sneaky Yuri Prime. This Mastermind is going to get taken out by these drones. And Andy with no army did rebuild his MCV now, but that took a long time. On 1 war factory, a 3,000 unit, it just takes time to build.
Iron Curtain's ready. Nuclear missile soon to follow afterwards. How is Andy gonna hold this one, boys? We've already seen Sharknado once in a day. I don't know about again. This is a terrible position for the Yuri player. Terrible damage. is on his front door here. Iron Curtain drones coming in, flak tracks, Rhino tanks backing it up. It's all legend here.
Oh,
But he just
Oh,
throws Army into the trash.
so
For no reason.
wow. So Andy with the OP move there, force shielding his grinder while the droned masterminds come in to take care of Legend's army, really making the best of a bad situation. But now Legend comes in with what's left, takes out the MCV, takes out the lab. Yuri clones are coming out here to try and stop here. The miners move into position to defend. Andy using everything at his disposal to try and stop this attack. He is gonna defeat it, but
Still
he
in this
lost his
game,
lab,
guys.
he lost his MCV.
Still has a grinder and MCV on the right. He
Well,
can
the
rebuild his
nuclear
MCV.
missile is coming up.
But the nuke. There's no force shield, boys.
So he does have 2 war factories now. He does have 2 grinders. So 1 nuke is not going to be enough to eliminate remaking MCV. Where are all these miners going? What
Where
is
they going?
what's Andy doing? What is Andy doing?
I don't know. This Soviet base is way too big.
So you really want to all in here? Yeah, he can't all in. Like you said, the base is way too big. There's no way Andy can all in here. He makes an MCV on the right-hand side. Nuke is going to come down on the left to try and get the power, the oil. No, goes for the war factory, barracks, and radar.
The battle app's not going to be up for a long time now here for the Yuri. Elite Magnetron. The Yuri clone joins the fray, but what's it worth against invulnerable rhinos? If you thought regular rhinos were good, captures the MCV real quick before the
But
game's
Andy
over,
quits.
Hard to say, but we move on to. I haven't seen this map. In a
Lit
long
level. Yeah. So this one's been around for a while now, quite a few months. It is still relatively new. Definitely I would favor Yuri on this map if I gotta be honest.
Yeah, sure. It just looks like a good Yuri map. Very choky, right? You got to go all the way around to get something done here. Maybe the bridges will be fixed at some point, but
Let's see. Legend starting off with some conscripts here, maybe for an anti-scout. We'll see Andy walling up his MCV early on. Doesn't want any NG shenanigans and wants to give that MCV just a bit more defense.
yeah, I like the refinery in the back, the slave miner in the back first for Andy here, just making sure he has a safe opening. He's not trying to take crazy risks here. He definitely needs to capture these gems up front, but he wants to make sure that he captures the gems up front.
Yeah, definitely. Better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah.
So Andy, despite Legend's efforts, Andy does get a decent scout off on Legend's base. First Gat comes out for harassment. Legend sending his conscripts to chase that brute all around the map. So Andy's gonna get a bit of a scout here. The first Gat, very important for the Yuri player. It's to complete your scout that the brute couldn't do, and maybe harass, maybe get a power plant, maybe get something done. Andy's sending his miners straight away to 3 separate gem patches here to try and get the most out of them.
So Legend made a radar after War Factory and has not made a Desolator or Crazy Ivan or Battle Lab. So I don't know why he made a radar after War Factory.
I mean, I assume the Des was gonna be coming soon, but I guess we'll find out.
He went 0 as well. Only one, and then went 1 miner from the war factory.
Pretty good start for the Yuri here.
Yeah, coming in, harassing that war factory. That's definitely annoying. Here comes the first Desolator out. Clean up that Gatling tank. Legend making another miner out of his war factory. Yuri on 4 miners getting all the goodies.
Battle
all
lab
the
out for
gems.
Andy as well.
Early battle lab. This is going to be useless as soon as this bunker comes into play here. Oh, that Gatling tank almost died.
Looking pretty grim for Legend. His Battle Lab is finally up, but much later than the Yuri Battle Lab. And Naval Yards, anybody? Or is Naval just disabled?
I think Naval is not disabled here. Boomers certainly feel like, would be.
yeah, I think.
But Andy doesn't really have the eco to support boomers and what he's doing at the moment. And Legend's about to take out a miner on the left-hand side.
Quite frankly, Legend needs this kill, but doesn't look like he's going to get it.
Oh, he's gonna get it.
I don't think he is.
Oh,
doesn't get it.
one tick.
Slave miner gets out of there with a black eye and a broken leg, but it lives to gather up money another day here. Legend needed that one, but this is transitioning into the middle game stages as the Iron Curtain is here. The Soviet is now producing flak tracks to help out against this timing attack from the Yuri. Here it is.
Oh, yeah. And the Yuri Prime on the water, it does float. And he's gonna keep it right there until he finds the right moment to use it.
Legend wants to finish the slave miner off at the top right here with these rhinos, perhaps.
He's gonna try.
He doesn't have enough flak tracks for this.
No, he can't rush. He cannot rush these masterminds. Definitely not enough flak tracks. And he could just snipe them down, can't he? On the top right, though, Legend can try and get 2 miners here. Definitely gonna get one. We'll see if he can get them both. Gets one, targets the other, gets it.
Yeah, he lost all of his flak tracks too. They all turned into money. He got 2 miners for his troubles. Take that all day, but the Yuri Prime is just sitting here in the middle. At any point, could march over and end this game instantaneously. Quite frankly.
Oh, the Deso!
Oh, that's a good.
I see
Huge
2
attack.
drones! 2
I see
drones!
just in time, but is it in time?
Oh, he's gonna die for the MCV. Does Legend have a force shield? Does Legend have a force shield?
Sure.
Does he need one?
Yeah.
That disc needs to go down. These 2 masterminds are drones, so that's fine. Masterminds go down. As soon as mastermind go down, he comes in with flak tracks. The MCV. Holy shit! The MCV goes down.
That could be the game, boys.
What was
He has
that?
a service depot. He has a service depot. He can rebuild it, but it's not good. Obviously, not good. It was terrible timing. He was just about to expand at the bottom left here with a refinery, and now he has to rebuild his MCV. And he also wanted to be building a nuclear missile at this time as well. So credit to Andy here, sniping the MCV. Maybe the full ship wasn't ready. I don't know.
And Legend has an FK miner. Well, now 2 FK miner. Okay, now getting them back to work. The Deso's doing so much work here. This coming out to take out the Desos. 3 rhinos in the top left going to try and take out another miner here. But can Legend defend this attack here from Andy? Okay, they're going for the miner in the top left. Looks like Legend is going to get it. Andy's going to try and retreat and send a mastermind and a mag to save it. Those Desos, so effective. Legend using the Desos so well, but loses all of his rhinos in Andy's base. That's money for Andy.
Didn't get the miner at top left either.
Yeah, 3 rhinos changing sides as well. They're going to be coming down, asking a few questions here. I see drones. I mean, you know, I'll take it, but MCV is reconstructed. Legend is back in business here. And you know, probably the first thing you clicked on was
2 miners, Frank. That's all Legend has.
mean,
2 miners.
He's not going to quit out of the game yet. But maybe he should. Like, frankly.
Yeah, Legend in big trouble here. Andy coming in with a huge attack on the right-hand side. He's trying to harass these miners from Andy, but Andy already gathered up all those gems.
Yeah, like you mentioned, 2 miners, not going to be enough. Not going to be enough here. He made a war factory, actually.
That's interesting. Do you make a war factory when you add only 2 miners? Do you make a second war factory? I don't.
No, absolutely not.
Wants to get the gems as well with that miner.
Oh, okay, he's gonna rush this mastermind, try to overload it. Andy's gonna try and snipe down these flak tracks as much as he can. The Deso's moving into position though, does get the deploy. The brutes don't really melt though. The mastermind does finally pop. But the Dominator is ready, and the Mutator will follow closely behind that. Legend broke with nothing to counter these.
Battle Lab Radar War Factory gone. 1 click. What is he waiting for?
Yeah.
Battle Lab War Factory Radar gone. 1 click. What is he?
These masterminds are gonna get thrown away to the drones. Oh, but he's pushing in on the right-hand side. Looks like Legend is gonna clean up that army as well. And he's sending his masterminds the long way around. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
That's the Dominator you were talking about.
That's
Bye
the
bye
good stuff,
Lab Radar
boys.
War Factory.
Can't force shield the Psychic Dominator.
It's a lot of discs coming out. Legend definitely needs more anti-air than 3 flak tracks versus 3 discs. More discs coming out as we speak. Legend, where's your anti-air? Okay, he
It's IC'd.
sees, yeah, he moved it next to the MCV so that the MCV cannot get sniped, and he backs off. So that was a very clever defense, clever IC to try and get some flak tracks and the MCV at the same time with 1 IC.
I mean, the disc numbers are rising, the Yuri forces are rising, the Psychic Dominator is going to be ready again before you know it. Genetic Mutator is just about ready, and it's looking unplayable here for Legend. It's going to be a tight series.
Oh, is Andy going to repair that bridge in the middle to get those gems in the center?
Like it.
Andy's going to get
little
those gems
greedy,
in the-
little greedy.
Well, I don't know. This is a map with not a lot of ore and definitely not a lot of safe ore. So those gems can be huge. And Andy with 8k, he's much richer than Legend is.
Much richer.
That's a lot
much,
of discs. That's a lot. Those
everything.
can dive on a lot.
Yeah,
3
I
rhinos
mean,
again?
I don't see what Legend can do here. He has not been able to get his nuclear missile up, and even these rhinos are going to be successfully thwarted back to base. Boots are there to answer that question, and it's just a matter of technique here, converting this for Andy. Naval yards must be off. Must be off.
I guess so. I got Lighthouse and can't build Navy. That's a callback to Blitz.
This is some Blitz.
Confirmed. Cannot build Navy.
This IC needs to be insane.
The greatest IC of all time.
This IC needs to be insane.
IC.
I mean, like, Andy only has discs, right? He's like, he doesn't care about Grand Forces at this point. Can Legend make him go low power? I don't know. Can Legend make him go low power before the Psychic Towers come back online? It appears not. The Dominator is about to come up. Oh, he's targeting the power plant. Andy's still not low power. Can he get something else done here? He needs to get another power. And Andy keeps building power plants. He knows that that's a target. He knows that's what Legend desperately wants to get it. He keeps building power plants. Oh, and the Dominator on the flag tracks does finally go low power, but the Dominator does.
A bit of a flex dominator there. I mean, there's no way you're not dominating the War Factory, Barracks, and Industrial Plant on the bottom there.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, his winning chances are not 100% anymore because of that Dominator flex. But, you know.
Yeah, indeed,
He
Legend
might
sniping
lose
down
the
the
game
power
now,
here.
You know, because of that.
Oh, he sold the Dominator.
He might lose the game now.
And he sold the Dominator for power. And Legend he keeps building power plants. He keeps trying to make him go low power. And you're right, that could have been a fatal move. And Legend managed to snipe the Mutator.
The series losing decision there. But hold on. The Yuri player still has a full fucking base with Psychic Towers,
billion
and look
discs.
at all of these discs.
Yeah,
look
but
at them
they'll
all.
melt to a critical amount of flag tracks. They will melt to a critical amount of flag tracks.
That is true. This is anybody's games now because of that decision, guys. What a blunder here from Andy, and the IC's in.
Oh, interesting. Icing with flag tracks there to get the discs, is that really... I don't know.
He's mixing in miners now. The slave miners are all at the top left. He might be able to... He didn't really get much there. He touched up the discs. They're all low hit points, but... Legends now... Does Legend... Wait, what is going on?
Yeah, but discs self-heal, right, Frank?
Discs self-heal. But there's still no nuclear missile for Legend. He has the... Oh my god. There it is.
There we go. There we go. The nuke comes in. He needs flag tracks. All he needs is 1 million flag tracks right now. Just billions and billions of flag tracks. And he might be able to do this. He needs to expand as well to the right-hand side to try and get that money on the right as well. Because he has no money left on his side of the map.
No money at all. And Andy's doing a good job playing active, making sure, a good offense is a good defense here, making sure his slave miners are safe top left. However, the nuclear missile's up. Dominator's back up, though.
And Nuke is going to be ready before Dominator. Oh, down goes Warfare. Oh my god, there's so many discs there, Frank. You can never tell how many there are. There are so many discs, and like we said, they self-heal. Okay, he's gonna overload this mastermind, but he's gonna try to use that opportunity. Okay, I sees the drones to get the other two.
MCV's gonna go down.
MCV, and he's gonna dive on the. Okay,
He has one War Factory
so many
left.
discs gonna go down. Oh, he
He still
doesn't
has
get
a
it.
service depot. He still has a service depot. He can rebuild his MCV. He still has a lot of money.
And he
this
lost so
nuclear
much
missile-
for that.
Yeah, it's still anybody's game here. Legend wants the slave miner kills, but look at all these discs. God, he's gonna get this. He didn't protect his service depot. Cannot believe he didn't protect that. It goes down before the MCV comes out, boys.
So he has one War Factory left. That means that if Andy gets a Dominator down, if Andy gets to use the Dominator, it's over. It is over. Oh, Legend, this nuke and IC combo is gonna have to be the best nuke and IC combo you have done in your career, or you will lose this game.
I think it's pretty obvious where he gets to nuke, or where he's going to.
The Power War Factory Barracks, no?
Right in the middle there. Kill all that.
Doofus, you still with us?
Still here. I'm just letting you guys talk, bro.
Yeah, man, I just know you're exhausted, making sure you're still alive.
This is a huge Soviet force, guys. But this is it. This is it.
The nuke IC.
This is it.
This has got to be the biggest nuke IC ever. All right, so the IC goes on a lot of rhinos and some drones. He's going to push in here. He needs those flak tracks for this. He cannot lose those flak tracks. Okay, the Dominator's about to be up. He's going to go for the towers here with the rhinos. Ooh, so many flak tracks going down. Keeps getting towers. He gets an elite rhino. That could be a huge. That could be huge right there. Oh, did Andy throw this? Did Andy throw this? The nuke is going to come down. Can he get the power before the Dominator? The Dominator goes down. No more War Factory for Legend.
Oh, Andy is out of war factories. He has nothing.
He has one War Factory, but Legend's about to get that. War Factory goes down. Can Legend micro his way out of this final situation here? Going for the power. Lots of elite flak tracks. Those are huge versus discs. Needs to be careful of that Yuri clone. The Yuri clone goes down. He sells the mutator, bringing in the miners here. Oh, but he's next to a grinder.
Wants to grind everything here.
Oh, but the mutator out of his house. Legends.
Oh my God, Legend is under attack back at home. He's losing everything.
Oh, what he's got to lose is the elite.
And Andy wins.
These two flag tracks are all Legend has left, and Andy wins the game.
All right.
How lucky, Legend says.
Player defeated.
Look. That was far closer than it needed to be.
Well, maybe if you slept, you did.
Maybe. I really hope I don't wake up tomorrow sick again, bro.
Yeah, that would not be fun. That would not be fun. But yeah, I mean, we've even got, you know,
Defeated.
we got some awesome people here in the chat. We got OMI91, we got Max, we got Berg, we got Revel, we got Pef, we got all the cool kids are in here. Everyone wants to see how this series is going to turn out as we go into game number 11 here on Heck Freezes Over. The good old classic. We're going to get to see it here in a series. Maps are chosen by random, so you never know. And Andy switches to America here. Definitely, Heck has been proven to be not a very good Yuri map so far. Definitely against Legend, you do not want to go Yuri here. Legend will just tear you to shreds. So Andy going with the America choice here.
That's right, sir. And I need to sneeze, but it just doesn't come out.
Oh, that's the worst.
I need to look into the light. Give me a second here, boys.
That is the worst.
Oh
Look
my
into
God.
the light, Doofus.
Yeah.
Oh, and Andy's gonna dog block Legend here. Legend has to put his War Factory in a suboptimal position here. Definitely wanted to put it there where you can build more to the right-hand side and down the cliff. First IFE is out for Mr. Andy. Legend put a dog maybe to hopefully snipe NG there, but the IFEs do get the dog and double NG IFE out for Mr. Andy. Let's see what the response here. Legend already putting up one sentry gun next to his War Factory. A flak track is out. I don't know if that's for defense Or is he going to make his own NG? There we go. Legend with his own NG out. And he's sending the double IFV, NG IFV here towards Legend's base. Legend, what is your plan to defend this? Andy backing off a little bit here.
Oh my god. I hope that got muted.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, okay, very good. Okay.
Oh,
Double
Andy's
NG.
coming in. Andy's coming in. The NGs are coming in. 2 sentry guns are on here. One of them is going to go for... Oh, the dog gets it, but the power plant does get taken, and immediately a pillbox comes up. Oh, he's going for the refinery that has the gems, and it's double pillboxes already up. Legend, what's your response to this? No power for Legend. Legend is in a bit of trouble here, and he loves building off his opponent's buildings that he captured.
That NG from Legend just came out of that flag really awkwardly there. So Legend fails with the NG.
Yeah, so Legend's NG fails, Andy's NG. Oh!
My god! Refinery!
A refinery there, that's a... Well, you could always chrono the miner away, right, if you're allied. Oh, he's gonna ult the factory!
Ult the war factory!
The war factory! The war factory's gonna go...
Oh my god!
Oh, Andy with his tricks. And the war factory goes down.
MTV!
And
Oh!
it gets swallowed up. He literally moved it on the split second. That was pixel perfect right there. And yeah, Andy with many miners. Legend with no war factory. Well, power drop coming in now. And that NG that Andy got in was just devastating for Legend. And then alting, building a refinery in Legend's base to alt his war factory with that miner to kill the war factory as well. Andy definitely knows how to do that to its fullest extent right there.
A new war factory has been built. Prism tower and
but
Andy's
Legend has
picking on the
no
miners.
defense. Yeah.
One
Definitely
miner goes
one
down.
miner. Andy's just gonna be so ahead here, Doofus. It's not gonna matter. Andy has like a forward base here right on Legend's doorstep that Legend can't do much about. The bunker does reach the prism tower, but now another prism tower comes up as well. Legend's still trying to build and survive here, but ooh, he's having a tough time here. He is having a tough time as an army of grizzlies come towards his base. He only has 2 rhinos, 3 rhinos to defend. 4th rhino coming out here. Does Legend see it? Oh, he's gonna lose that miner as well. He really do. Oh, saves it. Okay. And Legend trying to bunker walk here, but the prism's just outranging everything here. Now Andy gonna come in from another position here to attack. Legend, you don't want that weak miner going back. Legend! Alright, does micro the miner back here. Those prisms just doing so much work. And now Andy expanding to the center. Gonna get those gems in the center as well. Legend just in big trouble here. But that's a lot of conscripts. He could undeploy all of his conscripts. Okay, he's trying to bunker walk here. Another bunker comes up. Let's see. Does the bunker reach? The bunker doesn't reach the prison. He needs to just undeploy all his bunkers and send the conscripts in now. That's what he needs to do.
Before it's too late, because if a third one comes up.
Okay, here comes a bunker that's in a good position here. Andy's gonna try and snipe it early on, but the conscripts are on his doorstep. These elite conscripts are gonna melt these prism towers, and Legend somehow survives that. What? I was sure Legend was there then and there. Wow. All right, one last prism for Andy. But Andy has expanded to the center. He's got way more miners than Legend. Can Legend somehow make a comeback here? What an insane opening to the game on Heck here.
How is Legend still alive?
He shouldn't be.
How is he alive?
He should. He literally should be. I don't know.
What?
There is no there is no Legend has no right to be alive right now.
0.
Oh, but he left his base. He's counting on his bunkers to be enough to fend off these grizzlies. Let's see if they are as he moves in to the center here. And he has a lot of GIs to defend. Yuri's Revenge GI is very powerful. And he's going to come into the lower level here to try and get some miners. Legend's going to try and defend and split with his miners to the right-hand side of the map. Gonna micro his miners away. Legend somehow defending and an NG flak as well. Legend with the comeback here.
On the right. Prison tower's ready there. Plenty of Grizzlies, but this other split going to go down to his MCV. Andy's still on one War Factory, though. And these Rhinos going to get cleaned up on the right-hand side.
On the left, though, Legend coming in as well.
Battle Lab. What is that Battle Lab location, though? That's just right for the pickings.
I guess he wants to stretch towards those gems or something.
These 2 Rhinos are going to be able to kill this battle.
Yeah, those 2 Rhinos are definitely going to get that Battle Lab. The Battle Lab gets sold. Definitely not a smart Battle Lab placement.
Yeah,
oh, but Legend FK?
He lost a lot of Rhinos maneuvering around here, though. He got no minor kills, so no permanent damage to the Allied. But the fact that Legend's on 3 War Factories, Andy's on 1.
That was just... How do you recover from that?
How? He's more than recovered. He's in Driver Town right now. He's 4 War Factory about to build to the top right-hand corner of the map and start collecting gems. Like, excuse me?
Yeah, man, that is just nuts. Andy did such a fantastic job there of just coming in and wreaking havoc as Andy does. And somehow, like you said, Legend not only alive, but in driver mode. I don't even know. Yeah. Well, the Tanya's out.
We've seen the Tanya win a game already here in this series, so we keep a close eye on that as the splits for Legend continue.
That's a Legend trying to overwhelm Andy here from all directions, sending Rhinos to the left, Rhinos to the right, and we're going to have to keep an eye on that IFE Tanya.
Here it comes. So Legend just bunkering up at home. He's building 2 sentries by his MCV. Got a battle bunker next to one of his wars. And we should expect more. Okay, so this Tanya's going to do some work here in the north. But Legend has snuck in. He's killing miners.
Getting miners definitely a step in the right direction here to win. The Tanya is in the middle of Legend's base. Has free reign to do whatever she wants. And Legend microing down those mirages. Oh, the Tanya now retreating. A power drop coming in as well. The Tanya is rushing in.
A war.
Yeah, but that's all the miner. Oh.
Still alive.
Gotta get these Rhinos. Oh my god, this Tanya is gonna become elite.
Tanya, somebody kill this.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, that Tanya.
And another war.
She's still going. Elite Tanya,
Elite
baby.
Tanya.
Elite Tanya, baby.
This Tanya is fucking unstoppable. The hero for the Allied forces is here, but Legend is on the other side of the map. Are the Mirage tanks enough to hold? They are. Andy holds. Andy is on fire.
Oh boy, that Tanya. Should we do a head count? 2 War Factories, power plant, 2 or 3 Rhinos, a miner, a sentry gun, and she's alive in the IFV, coming back to do more.
Oh my god.
Shake it, baby.
Hey, baby.
Has Legend done enough damage to Andy's economy, though, I wonder?
Well, Andy currently not broke at all, but if we do a miner count, he is only on 5 miners.
They're not mining juicy patches, Snark.
No, they're not. No, they are not. Andy has...
This fucking Tanya is still alive. It is still alive. It is still elite, and he has brought it all the way back to his base. Oh, fucking shit.
Tanya OP, and now the BFs come rolling out as Andy tries to get some miners here with the Mirages. Legend trying to defend with a Desolator here. Andy definitely gonna get some miner kills there. Already got 2.
2 miner kills, but lost all of his Mirages. And how is he going to deal with these Rhinos? The answer is prison towers, but is that enough?
And Legend's definitely gonna get something done here. Gonna micro down those Mirages in base. Legend's gonna get some real damage done here with these Rhinos. Andy only has prison towers. Are they enough as Legend expands to the gems at the top right side of the map here? Does anyone have eyes on the Tanya? The Tanya heading to the left-hand side of the map.
No war factories right now for Andy.
Ooh.
Does have a battle fortress. Barracks is going to go down. This next war factory is canceled. And Legend, I think, should just retreat here, tactical retreat, save all of his Rhinos and come in and fight later.
Definitely that Tanya just chilling on the left-hand side in that IFV. But more rhinos coming in for Legend. On the left-hand side, center left.
Still alive. Still alive. It's gonna snipe the death.
Oh, the
He
death.
sees it. And it's out. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Alright, Andy trying
It's
to...
been one of the craziest heck games I've ever seen. These guys are putting on a show for us tonight. This Battle
Legend
Fortress is
losing.
keeping Andy in the game. The War Factory should be up shortly. Look at this allied base, though. My favorite part of the allied base is the random prison tower and pillbox top left. It's the best part. If you were to just walk in right now and look over there, like, wait, what happened in the northwest?
Yeah. It's like someone has Build Anywhere cheat on. But yeah, I mean, Tanya now on the right side of the map. Legend has a nice big army of rhinos here in the center. And Andy's mining Legends are on the right-hand side. He's going to lose those miners if he's not careful. Like you said, Andy's economy is a big concern here. He still has money, but he doesn't. Only now getting his War Factory back up, making battle fortresses.
He has nowhere to mine, Snark. He has nowhere to get to grow.
Well, he could have expanded with his MCV, but I guess he wanted to build a War Factory before doing that. And his MCV is going to go down here in the center.
Force shield? No force shield. MCV goes down. No service depot. That is a permanent kill there. And Legend's base is still absolutely gigantic. Wow. 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 2 battle fortresses, though. Hold on. 3 battle fortresses. One of them is vet. Anything can happen here, boys.
The Tanya's coming in here. Legend sees it. Trying to snipe down the IFV. The IFV is really low health, but the Tanya comes out.
Still alive. It is still alive getting kills.
Holy shit. That Tanya, man. Power drop in the top right in Legend's base. Let's see if Legend notices it. The Rhino split it down bottom left. Gonna try and undo some damage here. Remember, whatever buildings Andy loses, that is permanent. Legend making flak checks out of the War Factory in the top to counter this power drop. And now Legend chasing these BFs. Great micro out of Andy, losing most of his Rhinos here. Legend coming out of the left side.
He could have killed the War Factory there with his Rhinos on the left, but
Easily, definitely. The Battle Lab and War Factory would have been over there, but Legend not taking the chance to do that. Now Andy gonna repair his BFs. Where's the Tanya? The Tanya's just chilling on the left-hand side. She's just standing there and I'm like...
Tanya! Look at this fucking Tanya!
Cha-ching!
Somebody kill this thing! Doofus! Kill this fucking Tanya!
Legend sending 3 flak tracks to take care of the Tanya. That's gonna be it for her.
Finally! There's gonna be a statue of that Tanya constructed on Command & Conquer Net lobby.
3 BFs coming in on the right-hand side. Legend does have these runners on the left. I wish he would snipe the lab, but he's not doing so. Andy coming in with a scary force here. 3 BFs and NG repair IFV here. Legend, what's your plan? A para drop in. Oh, Legend's throwing away miners here. A power drop in Legend's base is going to lose a War Factory there as well.
This is all Andy really has, though. He's making Mirage back at home. His economy is absolute dog shit. He's mining dirt. Tesla Coil is going to buy some time. Andy wants to kill the IC. Is this enough for Andy? Can he actually
but he's
win
heading
this
into the
game?
bunkers. He's heading into the bunkers there.
Next MCV, top right.
Oh, with an NG. He took the MCV. He took Legend's MCV. Oh my god, and now he's building sentry guns in his base.
There is no service depot here. I would love to see an NGIV to repair this veteran. Wait, oh, he's AFK. He can't. He's just in time.
Oh
that
my
delay by
god.
Legendary.
Yes.
Been able to get both BFs. And
Well,
Andy has
nice he's gonna
split
do
the
that.
air as well. A split from Andy here. Very nice split. He's actually going to save the 1 BF.
Wow.
Very nice.
And now Andy with the Rocketeers coming in. Does Legend have... Oh, now he's making some flak checks. Another power drop on the left-hand side. Andy now with Mirages on the right-hand side. Going to try and snipe Legend's economy. He's all over the place. Whereas Andy's everywhere. Legend trying to keep up.
An absolute slumber knocker here on the Heck Freezes Over. This is one of the most outrageous, ridiculous, over-the-top things I have ever seen. The game is still going on. Andy is still alive somehow. Legend should have been killed around the 2-minute mark. And Legend has no MCV, but he has a War Factory. And Andy has no MCV, but he has a War Factory. And this Iron Curtain is dangerous. There's a lot of rhinos here heading towards it. This might finally be the end. But the Hero Rocketeers are trying to make change here at the top left, but the Flak Track see them. They're keeping an eye. The Iron Curtain is just about ready. I think he should wait until he's next to the War Factory to use this IC. He should just dive in as deep as he can.
Rocketeers. He's not following the Rocketeers. He's not following the Rocketeers. All right, and the IC goes off. Rocketeers are getting chased. And like you said, this could be the final push from Legend, which will end the game. Another Tanya is out on the field. The Rocketeers on the top right going to get the industrial plant. Legend wanted that industrial plant alive. Legend going for the power, and he goes low power. And the Rocketeers trying to make a retreat here. There's Mirages on the right-hand side as well, but Legend has a huge Rhino force in Andy's base here, and Andy is completely broke. Sells the FC to get power, but I think Legend is going to win this one.
Wow.
Power failed as well, I believe.
Yeah, Frank, whoever wants to know, what did you say? This is a complete, what was that word?
Slobodonker.
This is a, if there was ever anything that was a slobodonker, it was this.
Another 18-minute game, boys. Oh my god.
What are these games?
What the fuck?
2.5 hours into the series, boys.
2.5 hours.
Oh my god.
Oh my
These
god.
guys, like, what the... Okay, hold on a second. Back up. Alright, so I was AFK for a little bit, right? I was at the refrigerator. And I come in, and I see the game's over, right? I mean, Legend's clearly dead.
Yes.
He just lost his War Factory. Andy's just like, NG'd all of his shit. I checked over at Andy's base. He had like a million miners. He expanded in middle. He had like paradrops. It was over. And then, so I leave, go to the bathroom, come back, and Legend's just alive and pushing out and like getting out of control. Like, I don't know what happened when I went to the bathroom.
Yeah, so Frank, we actually knew you went to the bathroom and we fooled you, and it was 2 separate games. No, man, I don't even know how Legend survived that beginning. Yeah, you're right. Legend was dead. It was over. Andy had a million miners. Legend had no War Factory. It was over. And somehow Legend made the comeback of the century. And then it looked like Andy was going to win there for a second after Legend was winning 100%. Right. And then Legend somehow won. And that Tanya, Frank, that Tanya.
I do not want to talk about that Tanya ever again, Snark.
Tech building captured. Player defeated.
I mean, I'd marry her.
That's right. I'd do more than marry her.
So, Montana DMZ, the latter edition, the LE version here. And we got Yuri back on the field. Andy switching back to Yuri here.
I'm scared of Yuri and the Paradrop. Paradrop initiates? It's unpleasant.
Yeah. Those initiates, man, they are no joke.
No joke. And they work in pretty good synergy with the genetic mutator, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but that's what. Yeah. No, you're right. You could paradrop. Double. You could paradrop on a group of slaves and have even more brutes to grind.
Right. All right. So let's keep a close eye on how Andy decides to use this paradrop here. I imagine defensively, at least for a while. And I appear to be wrong, as this paradrop is going to go in the north.
But in a sneaky position, right?
Quite
Wants it
sneaky.
right on the edge of the map, and we know Andy is so good at timed attacks. He's going to be completely distracting Legend in one area, and then Legend's like, why is half my base dead to initiates?
Yeah, he's got 3 Gatling tanks, which is not a common opening here against Soviets. Rhino tanks hit them pretty hard, and he's splitting them in 3 different directions, so quite a bit of chaos going on already. These sneaky initiates could, quite frankly, end this game.
Yeah, so the initiates, gats everywhere. Oh, Legend puts a sentry gun up, but is it going to be enough here? He brings in the miner to help. That's going to be enough. Nice defense out of Legend. Wow. Beautiful reaction on Legend.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous defense.
That was just fantastic as he made sentry guns in the right position, moved his miner in the right position, and moved his rhinos exactly in the right time. And now the conscript's coming in to take out Andy's power plant in his base. Legend with a counter punch.
Yeah, look at this guy. G-Unit.
Yeah, hit the X key at the perfect time there, and Legend's already teched up. Another initiate power drop at the bottom right here, but that's... Those conscripts, man.
That hurt, dude. That canceled the battle lab. It was probably like halfway constructed. And now Legend is now on battle lab tech as well. One Gatling tank in the back of his base, but that's being hunted down by a Rhino. And Andy's, that miner that had to squish those scattering conscripts, is just getting back to work now.
Oh, Legend throws away a Desolator in the bottom right to those initiates. One mag? What's this one mag, Frank? There's like one mag in the top of the map. Where is that going?
I don't know. I don't know what this mag
is. Is Andy just trying to buy time at this? Is he like, I'm going to attack from all directions with one unit and like buy time so that Legend can't
Only Andy can attack from all directions with one unit. Right? Only Andy can do that.
That is true. That is true. Oh, what an insane game here. All right. Coming in. Chasing down that Magnetron. Trying to get it. But there's more mags there. And Andy with the defensive power drops. Andy is teched up at the moment. Trying to get his power up. Yuri Prime on the field. But the IC. Yeah.
It's ready. His whole army is going to get killed. Andy's whole army is going to get killed here.
Yeah, so the drones are getting made.
I think this is one of the very few mistakes Legend has made this entire series. This Iron Curtain probably should have been used much earlier.
Yeah, but the frag check.
Yep, he's making sure
with the Yuri Prime
is going down here.
Ha! That was close. I mean, he could have sold that lab. It was really close. And he just wasn't fast enough there. All right, and the IC goes off on these three drones. That's going to chase Yuri right out of his base. And is Legend making a nuke? Are we going to see a nuke come down soon?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's probably almost done, honestly.
Legend still... Okay, he's on 5 miners, but look at the stretch out of Legend. And he's got a large army. Yuri army is almost non-existent. I feel like... It's as if Legend has been on this map 2 minutes longer than Andy has with the troop difference and the build difference.
Yeah, the power drop kill on the power plant early on really hurt the Yuri here, for sure.
Indeed. Now Legend getting those gems at the bottom right, making a service depot just in case in the bottom right as well. Yuri Prime on the field again. Genetic Buter goes off on the slaves. I don't know if he's going to use those brutes offensively or going to grind them. I guess we'll find out. And 6 more drones on the field. IC will be ready in a second. Yuri Prime is probably going to go on the water to defend it. Desolator moves into position and he backs off. Legend comes in for a counterattack here. He backs off as well. That power drop in the top getting cleaned up by the Deso.
Wow. Nice find there by Legend. Just not missing anything here. He's had that Iron Curtain ready for quite some time. His nuclear missile was a little late, so we're seeing him maybe getting a little tired here, making some. He's not quite as over the top ridiculous. That should have been IC drones, but he's going to kill the mastermind, and his IC is still ready.
Yeah, he should use that offensively, but this Yuri Prime on the water, Andy loves doing that, and that is so scary, you know. I think it's smart. It's brilliant. Use the unit mechanics to your advantage. Oh, one Sea Chopper to deal with Yuri Prime.
I mean, to your point, we saw, as soon as he captured one of Legend's flak tracks, like, he used the flak track with the Yuri Prime to like move it all the way around the map.
Yep. Oh, splitting up those drones, trying to kill both of the armies. And he's going to come in with his entire Soviet force behind him. This is a huge force. What can Andy do here to defend against this? I think the game might be over right here, right now. Oh, but he needs to kill the grinder before the mastermind. All right, all right.
Oh, the base is under attack. Unit lost. Wee, wee, wee.
That is all Andy is hearing right now. Clicks that mastermind, perfect timing. Has enough flak jacks to deal with the disc and the brutes, I think. But another mastermind coming in as well. Legend might need to back off here as the Dominator is almost ready. 30 seconds to the Dominator. These sea choppers are currently chilling at the moment. Legend's gonna keep Andy at his base by moving his army to the bottom left instead of retreating straight out. And another army of rhinos going to the top left to deal with these miners.
Yeah, they're gonna pack up and try to get the fuck out of there as fast as possible. As Legend is just causing all sorts of problems here for Andy all day and night. Desperado attack here. He needs to get the nuclear reactor kill fast.
Yeah, and well, he's coming in with a big force here. Legend with 1,000,000 flak jacks to try and counter this army.
Where did this come from?
And he ICs the rhinos in Andy's base. Oh, he does get the nuclear power plant, and Andy quits.
Match point for Legend. Bro. I always get the top spot and my miners are glitching.
Alright, Dry Heat, one of Andy's strongest maps, if I'm not mistaken. Has Legend learned how to destroy Yuri on this map? Or is Andy just unbeatable on this map?
We saw Legend did win the last encounter on this map. It was a weird game. It was a weird game. So we'll see if we get a more traditional kind of game here. Or will we see shenanigans? I mean, Legend is not a shenanigans kind of guy. You know, he's more of a straightforward. He's a gentleman. You know, he's gonna play by the books. Andy, on the other hand, you got to keep a close eye on him.
Yeah, he does stop that Bruce from scouting his base, so no scout for Andy on Legend's base. Let's see if he can get anything else done with these conscripts. Dog getting an initiate, Andy getting no scouting done, and another dog on Andy's miner there. That's gonna hurt.
Terrible, terrible opening for Andy. Lost half of his slaves there. Not a good scout at all. He probably doesn't even know where these conscripts are right now. This is one of Yuri's main weaknesses. The conscripts trying to get a little bit more value. They probably should have just harassed the slaves, right? Just kill a couple more slaves. This Gat's just gonna wipe them all out.
Yeah, the Gat is definitely going to wipe them out. Legend trying to chase the Gat down, go back and forth. Good micro there. Flak track, the NG did not get in the flak track. Probably trying to steal one of these oils here. But a Rhino behind this as well. Gonna try and, well, he chased off the Gats with that Rhino. Let's see if he can get more done with this as the flak track NG moves to the bottom left side of the map to try and steal an oil off of Andy. Still harassing those miners on the right-hand side, trying to make him... Oh, but a double Gat! Legend needs to get out of there, moves the flak track away, but he did force Andy to put 2 Gats. Now remember, Gats do take power.
And Legend getting some work still done here on the right-hand side, sniping slave after slave after slave after slave. But I think Andy will be able to stabilize here once the Magnetron comes online. This NG flak, is it gonna work? If he can capture this oil, this is very dangerous situation. This is terrible for Andy right now. Sentry guns should be placed here immediately. I cannot believe that he's not placing them. Very surprised he doesn't have sentry guns. These sentry guns could be killing all these slaves.
Yeah, definitely. But Deso's coming in from all directions at the moment. 1 to the bottom left, 2 to the right-hand side. And, if they get the mags and the Gats, that's going to be painful. But Andy trying to stop it with a miner. These guys are going back and forth.
Desolator on the bottom left at the same time here. The Desolator split, putting work in here, slowing down the Yuri economy. But Andy's still very much so in this game. He's down in oil. He has the, Legend has the super weapon right now. But this is a heavy push coming in from the Yuri player.
Desos is all that. Okay, the Mastermind is in the mix here, but that's a lot of Desolators, and we've seen Legends micro with the Desos. Look at that Deso on the bottom right. Just getting, doing so much damage, and not coming in with the Rhinos to finish off that Miner.
Oh, he gets it.
Miner. Wow. Legend on point here. Those Rhinos still harassing the Miners on the right-hand side.
Is that like the perfect battle bunker placement you've ever seen? That is the perfect battle bunker right there, guys.
Indeed.
MCV,
Oh, the Prime.
MCV. MCV.
Gets it.
Tapped
Loses
for a
it.
moment, but what's it worth after it changes size multiple times? It looks like Legend will be able to hold this attack from the Yuri, and his Iron Curtain is ready. The counterattack will be online in the form of invulnerable units.
Legend needs to deploy that MCV, get back to building whatever he was building, probably building a nuke with 9k in the bank. But anti-air, he's missing some anti-air. I sees that flag track. Oh, not much of a counterattack, yeah.
Absolutely necessary, unfortunately for him, but he would have lost the game if he didn't do that.
Yeah, and the gems are out. Legend still 2 oils to 1, and Andy down to 2 miners. 2 miners, friend.
$2 as well.
He sold his MCV.
He didn't grind it.
Not much of a choice. He didn't even grind it?
He didn't grind it.
Why didn't he grind it?
He sold it.
Oh, Andy might be getting a little bit fatigued here.
Yeah. He might be feeling the defeat, quite frankly, as this is the 3rd series in a row, and this is not a series you can sneeze away. This is a best of 15.
Yeah, this is just nuts.
Far from over, he still has a Psychic Dominator, he still has a Battle Lab, he still has a full base. He's still attacking, still capturing units with his Mastermind. Andy is still in this series.
Yeah,
he's still here.
It's definitely far from over, but with the eco advantage, I'm just worried Andy's gonna go broke way too quickly.
By way too quickly, you mean right now?
I mean, yeah, well, so he's got he's got the 2 miners, but what can he produce on 2 miners? I guess if he's not building any buildings, he's got the mutator to give him money also. So
at last I see there, it could have gotten three Mastermind kills, but only gotten 1. Andy multitasked, I think, really well there to split his Masterminds all the way across the map from both sides. So he's still playing heads up. He's still in the zone right now. He's still playing his game. But the nuclear missile's up, and I don't like the placement of this nuke. I don't like it. It's right up front. You're begging for trouble, man.
Definitely begging for trouble, and the Dominator is going to be ready really soon. Remember, Legend has 1 War Factory. So keep that in mind. If he could somehow snipe this MCV or something...
This is a lot of Masterminds.
Yeah, but that's... Well, the flat cannons are there. That's a good move. Overloads the Mastermind. Oh, but it's such a small map. He's going to grind all of these flak tracks. That's money Andy sorely needed. Legend needs to be careful. The Dominator's going to be ready soon. Nice reaction out of both of these players. It's a lot of back and forth here. The IC is ready. Nothing much to IC.
Is going to sting. If Legend can hang on and stay alive until the nuclear missile, he will win the game. And I think this IC will allow him to hang on. The Psychic Dominator will hurt. Don't get it twisted. But the nuclear missile is going to hurt far, far, far more, as it will remove Andy from the game. End this series 3 times in a row.
Ooh, yeah, it's certainly looking in that direction, Frank. Legend might not have a War Factory right now, but Andy doesn't have enough to push. The IC is going to be ready by the time Andy can push, and like you said, as soon as that nuke comes down, he might get a miraculous force shield here, but he's definitely going to go low power from it.
doesn't look like the Battle Lab and the War Factory are connected, so you're going to lose one. And you need both to realistically win this game here. I mean, Legend still has a full base.
Black Troopers joining the mix here. Oh!
And changing sides instantaneously. Can Andy pull another Sharknado? If anybody can do it, it's him. Select
Force shield?
target.
Force shields? Oh, like you
Chooses the War
said!
Factory, the right choice, but the Battle Lab goes down. No more Masterminds, no more Yuri Primes. That's
And
it.
now the IC comes down, and yeah, he's down to... He's gonna lose his last ICs from this. Oh, but Andy got some miners with that mag on the left. Legend down to a single miner now. No, sorry, 3 miners all over the place. This last mastermind is gonna go down, and Legend's gonna come in with a killing force to end the game. Andy undeploying his power plan to try and save the situation, but I think it's over. War Factory gonna go down. Wow. What an epic series, man.
Yeah, epic series. The man, the myth, the legend. Once again.
Legend.
The legend. The legend is right. Woo! I mean, he's got the Dominator, right?
To the last man here, a valiant effort from our challenger, but he has fallen 3 straight times.
GG's game was laggy as fuck.
GG's.
Frank.
The
Yeah.
anti Andy boys.
Can we get Legend on the voice for a post-series interview?
Let's
Oh,
talk
yeah,
to the
we-
man himself.
We definitely need Legend on voice.
Let me message him.
Wow, what an insane series there. Whew. Frank, your favorite game, was it Reconcile? Reconcile.
Easy.
Easy.
But as
Not
amazing as that game was, it wasn't easy. Actually, there was some other really good games as well. That new map was insane as well.
Legend in the house.
Good games.
GG's. How are you feeling, bro?
That was so good, man.
I think what he meant to say was it was like taking candy from a baby, right? I think that's what he meant to say. Nah, he's too
Well,
classy.
they
for
actually
that.
played good. Like, I'm too stressful for long series. I don't like to play like more than best of 9 or best of 11. But
Well,
I accepted this because, you know, Andy will keep talking shit about me.
Oh,
It's
sure.
whatever, yeah. Like,
Come on,
Really,
Legend.
though?
You also made some nice money, man.
yeah, man, all burning into cryptocurrency.
So I got a question for you, Legend. So
All right.
what was going through your head after the second time that Andy complimented your game? Because it's not so often that you're playing games versus MH, most hated Andy, and he compliments your game. So
Well,
what was
Andy is now way better than before. Like, I mean, from the side of the excuses. Now he says like GG's, well played, you know, this stuff. And 2 excuses from Andy is very good, and that's great, you know. Like
Yeah,
he's
2 excuses is not a
complaining
lot.
from the games, you know. But yeah, he played well, but kind of I got the favorite of maps. Like I got that advantage. Last
Okay.
few maps.
So this leads me to my next question. Well, I guess I have 2 more questions, but my next question is reconcile.
Oh man, I really hate when I throw a game, so I start keep losing after, you know.
Why? Okay, in your opinion, why did you? How did that game go south for you? Like, why? How?
The
Because
thing
that
is,
was
he did a pretty good thing by when I wanted to use my IC, he sent his Tanya over my base, and I was panicking like, where's the fucking Tanya? I didn't know where she went to kill. And that was after I clicked the IC button, you know.
Hmm.
So my IC had no value at all, just killing like 3 Mirage and
You
the
didn't
Battle Lab.
sell it though. That's what I was like. He's got to sell his Iron Curtain. I was surprised he didn't sell
For some reasons, like I'm broke. I have no miners.
it.
I
Yeah,
have
that
no
game was one of
factories.
the craziest games.
Like suddenly, but what I come back, that was nice.
I guess like the
But
Heck game
if
kind
I
of made
won
up.
that game,
Yeah, the heck. I want to know what the heck happened on Heck.
before Hick, let's talk about the reconcile game. If I won that game, it was like it will be 5-2. So I will be very, very much like how to say it, confident, more confident. Maybe it could have ended like 8-3 or something, but this way it went very close, so it was better for entertaining the viewers.
Yeah.
Oh, it was entertaining, Legend. We
Yeah.
were entertained, bro.
Yeah.
What a
I'm
new
sorry. I'm just trying to
entertainer.
wrap my head around the Heck Freezes Over game as well
Uh,
because you should have
actually,
lost that, right?
yeah, but
Immediately,
he
like within
like
3 minutes.
he threw it away. Like he somehow threw the game after he had like at some point he had 6 Grizzlies versus 1 Rhino, and he is in my base. But the best thing I did, which is defending with bunkers, that was so hard, and he couldn't keep up with the speed, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that bunker walk was what saved you. But still, man, he had more miners than you. He had a war factory you didn't. He built that refinery in
Was
your base to alt your war factory to kill your war factory. You were dead.
it was so late. Like once he built the lab, he should go went for early lab, you know. But after I had like 4 war factories, he built the lab. He was relying too much on the NGs, and this could end the game. But if not, he lose, you know, in late game.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
your
that
favorite
was.
game of the series? Would you say? There was so many good ones.
Yeah, good games. Thanks
What
for
was what was your
streaming, guys.
favorite? What was your favorite, Legend? What was your
My
best
favorite,
game?
my favorite game. I actually can't remember any.
Oh man.
Yeah, but on Hail Mary, I wanted to turn that game around, but that Yuri Prime like finished the game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I had no scout at that area, and
Yeah, Hail
the
Mary.
miner was following it, like targeted it with a miner, and was going to kill the Yuri Prime. And I heard someone screaming like he dies. I thought that was the Yuri, but that was like someone on the street or these people, random people, you know them.
Yeah, he deployed the Yuri Prime to kill all the civilians.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. They
I,
they shouted out he died?
No, he heard a unit dying.
Oh, I thought somebody on the street in front of you said he died.
no, I
I
heard
would
just
have
So
watched out of the window. What's going on here, bro?
do you
random
Yeah.
units.
think
Wow.
that this is the end, the fall of Andy, or do you think he's gonna come back stronger than ever before?
Andy,
Do you think
mm,
it's a series 4 on the horizon, or this rivalry is
yeah,
very
yeah,
interesting?
I think he can get better. Like I, to be honest, he's not at his top level right now because you will find him not playing a lot of quick matches and this stuff, you know. And if we keep playing, I think he can win. Like that's just my opinion. But after all, I think I have like knew exactly how to defend every single move he will do.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
every I recall myself looking at the game and he literally saying like what to do. He's just stopped in the game with his units. He doing nothing. Then what the fuck, you know? He can't do nothing at some point.
Yeah, you've gotten very good at countering his thing. Appledroplarry, the sponsor here, was asking, did Legend rewrite how to beat Yuri? Legend, what changed in your approach to beating Yuri since like a half a year ago?
It's like I can't really define it well, but it's like to keep playing a very good Yuri player. Like I have been playing it for the last 2 years, over and over and over, you know. And at some point, I just like it's very related to some of the mental game. Like never say that, oh, I can't win, oh, Yuri is overpowered, or this stuff.
Yeah.
And saying it's just the maps.
Andy, get in
Oh.
here, man. Join us. We wanna know your thoughts. We wanna hear your explanations of these games as well.
Reminds me of
Actually, the maps this time favored him a lot. Like Hail Mary, Reconcile, Hick Freeze is also very good for allies in Yuri's Revenge. And what we played, Arabian Oshis is very good for Yuri. These like 4 games. And I don't really recall the others were.
it
But yeah,
seems
the
like,
maps kind of good. Like, oh yeah, Hail Mary and Split Level, this map, to be honest, for me, like unplayable for me. Like against Yuri.
Yeah.
But I just
mean-
like whatever, we'll play.
but like the map pool was selected by the community very, very like diligently over a period of time to make it as balanced as possible. So like, I don't think the map pool really is an excuse here. But I mean, there were some maps that were really good for Civ. There were some maps that were really good for
Yeah, yeah.
Fury. Most of the maps are pretty neutral, I guess, in that pool.
Yeah,
And he's saying he goes Sov, I go Yuri.
You go
I'm not
Civ, you go Yuri?
that good in Yuri. Like I'm good enough, but I don't think I can beat his Sov as Yuri. Like in a series, maybe multiple games.
yeah. I don't think. How often do you actually play Yuri Legend? I don't think you're well practiced enough in Yuri to be
Yeah,
able
dude, I
to.
just like play 10 games like or 5 games a month.
What about Legend Allied Andy Sove?
Yeah, I have a chance, very good chance.
Have a chance, or I mean, I don't know if I'm sensing what.
I have a good chance against Sov and his Sov as allies. Like to be I would say like 50-50, or maybe I'm a bit favored.
Mm.
I guess I'd much rather hear you say, yeah, I'd slap him, so we can get the shit talking in and get another series going. But yeah, that was a very that series lived up to the hype for sure. That was amazing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
good games.
Yeah, it was great. Both of you were all over the place. We could not keep track. Legend, you've become so good at splitting 4-way, doing 4 things at once. Andy has always been good at doing 20 things at once. And we're just trying to keep track and all of a sudden, oh, Andy lost a minor there from 3 rhinos. Oh, this NG got it. Oh, that Tanya. Oh, you just can't keep track of it, man.
Yeah, yeah. As a spectator, it's very hard. But this is the only way to beat a good Yuri player. Like you have to go from different directions, and he can't like always have the psych tower ready every time you push. Even with like one rhino, you can make damage. So you have to keep going. And even as a player, I don't think many of you can track many things in the game still. Like
Yeah.
But you did it, Legend. We saw you doing like microing 4 places at once. It was crazy.
the most thing that annoys me once his dominator is ready. Like this thing is a game changer. Like every time his dominator is ready, I have to keep moving my units for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, there was
Minutes.
that one game on what was that map?
The new one, I forgot its name.
Yeah.
Oh,
that game was so good.
That
Oh,
sperm
it was
one.
so
Sun
good.
River? Sun River.
Yeah. Sen River, man. That
Yeah,
was
pretty
just
good map.
nuts.
You just
Frank
kept on
was-
moving your tanks, bro. Yeah, bro.
Frank was saying Legend should just kill his own elite. It's better that he
I
doesn't have an elite than Andy might get it with a Dominator. Legend
I
should just kill his elite.
I see this base, like, and 2 seconds later, I could have lost the game for I don't know how.
Yeah, but
I
why
thought
why
like
did you MC his MCV? That was something
I
weird
thought
as well.
like it's over. He gonna quit.
Oh.
Then found out 3 elites or 1 elite in my base, and I have
Oh.
nothing and broke.
All right. So we have a salty quote here that could inspire another series. Quote: "Without Sove, Legend has no chance in any matchup." End quote. What are your thoughts on that?
I think I can beat him allies versus Soviet. I can beat him I don't think so. Maybe AVA is a bit hard for me, especially in Yuri. Like, it's terrible, the worst matchup you can ever imagine. Especially versus Andy. Like, you will find 5 NGs IVs, 10 Tanyas, 3 Seals, and it's like weird.
But as
But yeah,
allies, you think you're the favorite versus sisters.
not really favorite, but it will be a close series.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah, all right. We gotta make it
might have
happen.
another series coming on at some point in the near future. But for now, I guess we'll take a break. Live it up. Go. Do your thing for a little bit. I think you deserve a break. That was a long and very
Thank
very
you.
stressful
GG's.
series to watch. I can't imagine what it was like to play.
Exactly. No one know this. That's why I hate playing long series. Just best of 9, best of 11. More than that, it becomes like really more of a pressure, and it's hard to keep perform great in long games.
Well, yeah. Andy's saying now that he's only interested in facing Yuri. The issue with that, boys and chat and Max, is that Legend never plays Yuri, so it's not
Yeah.
like
I mean, if you want to like prove a point, like get a Yuri player. We get maybe Woody. I don't think Woody is that good as Yuri. Maybe Gauki.
yeah,
Gauki
yeah.
can do
Go,
good as Yuri.
yeah, versus Andy Soviet or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
when you
want
win
to
him,
prove a
so you,
point.
you can say that okay, Soviet is good and
What the
Yuri is not
fuck is this
overpowered on this
build?
map.
What is this build?
Andy says
We'll
you
do it versus
probably play
non-one.
more Yuri than him.
No man, come on.
Hey, look at
Come
this
on,
miner.
dude. I barely play Soviet these days.
Rogue.
Like
Insufficient
literally I play
time.
a series a week or something.
Yeah. Either way,
Now
man, I
we
had.
just have to cut head Marco's head.
What do you mean?
We have to play him in a show match.
Oh, you want
But
to beat Marco, huh?
it's gonna be rhinos and dogs.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. So legends, I must warn you though. Better watch your back, bro.
Maybe I will watch a few games, like
No,
the
no,
most
no, no, no.
interesting games.
I said
I
you
know, but
better watch your back.
what do you mean?
People are coming for you, Legend. People are
Oh my
hungry.
god, I'm gonna get killed.
He's gonna get killed. Oh man.
Well, my
So,
compliments on your game on Hack Freeze,
what's
bro.
next? What's next?
Am I muted?
What's next
No,
in your
no,
career? We want to know what's next in your career. You tell us.
not my career. I mean, for the stream. Viewers are saying we need to watch Frank and Snark.
Doofus wanted to go to sleep like 7 hours ago.
Oh, really?
Bro, I'm still here, barely. Barely here,
Yeah,
bros.
dude, appreciate your stream, man.
Yeah, but I'm glad I stayed awake for this because it was a great series. Well played. Compliments on dealing with Andy's creative plays.
I don't
That
mind actually. I have much respect for Andy as a player. Like,
No, but that game on Hack, bro, you came back from that and
Yeah, yeah.
that ore ref from Andy in your base, and
Yeah, I
both
kept
me and
trying,
Snark
like,
were both me and Snark were thinking, is he gonna mine his gems or something? And then he altered your war factory. Like, God, so
yeah,
creative,
some
and you came
weird,
back from
weird,
that and win it.
really
Yeah,
Yeah,
creative,
you
yeah.
gotta hand it to Andy for creativity. That's for
yeah,
sure.
bro,
That's for
Yeah.
sure.
that really
You
caught me
don't
off
watch,
guard.
like, to be honest, these games unless Andy's playing, you know? Like, you watch always standard stuff, but when
Yeah.
Andy's playing, there is some weird stuff going on, weird games.
That's right. The creativeness
Yeah.
makes it a lot more fun to watch as well.
Yeah, good games. I will go for now.
GG's.
See you
All
later,
right.
guys.
GG's, Legend. Thank you so much, man. That was great. That was awesome. Well done.
Congrats.
Catch you later. Bye bye.
Later.
Bye.
Well, another
What a
great series,
classy guy,
boys.
right? What a classy gentleman.
Yeah.
That he
Yeah,
is.
Legend is definitely classy. Frank, in conclusion, any closing statements?
Looking forward to seeing Legend play some more, quite honestly, and looking forward to seeing this matchup again.
That's right. The rivalry is still there. It hasn't ended. These players will play again soon. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, we gotta make it happen. That was incredible. And Frank, like you said, Andy just needs to go home, do some homework, and we know he'll come back with some wacky new shit and just kick the shit out of people.
Just make a few adjustments. Take a couple days to just chill, not think about the game, and yeah,
Yeah.
he could definitely come back stronger.
That's right, boys.